right. Okay. That should have fixed it. It looks like at least I'm getting sound input on the register now.
Yep, we're good. Cool.
Alrighty. Thank you so much. From the top, yeah?
Yep. So, hey, everybody. I'm TwoHands, the DM tonight for our third part of the Rodinia Short-Shot called The Package. And who are my players this fine evening?
I'm Denny's. I've got my hand stuck in a bag of cookies right now, but similarly, Doug has a belly full of dice, so that's going good.
Hello, everyone. I go by Aludriea Luna. I will be playing Jigoku this evening, the orc samurai nobleman, and looking forward to it.
There's Doug. There's Jigoku.
Looks scary. He's really a spell guy.
I'm over in a tree. And I'm Gats. I'm playing Yuri, the wood elf ranger. Or no, he's a fighter. Wood elf fighter, arrow, shooty, shoot. And he's super upset because one of his arrows broke last night because of crabs.
Basically summed him up. I'm over in a tree.
Yeah, you know what? That's where he sleeps because you told him to. But you know,
that's true.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sharkbait. I am playing Rhea, who is a druid, and she is too blessed to be stressed. And also, everyone's her best friend.
I'm Shuck. I'm playing Nyberic, the undead warlock, who is too stressed to be blessed.
Hey. That's pretty good.
That's funny.
And I am J.Crew, playing Azrael, who is too blessed to be stressed.
I can't even understand you, homie.
God.
Like
that plastic cup's resonance is totally different than what you used last time.
Go back.
It was just.
You find back here with the local grocery store speakers.
Yeah, you go into that drive-through, make it just like okay.
I'm like, it's like a 1930s radio broadcast.
AM radio. Much better.
Yeah,
that's way better.
That pathetic piece of kitchenware out of my sight.
That's better. Or you could just cup your hand and it works pretty well too.
No.
All right. Sorry, GM spoke.
We've established it sounds the same. I want to see him use the cup.
Yes, I will be talking into this cup.
That actually is way better. I can hear you better with that.
I am J.Crew, and I will be playing Azrael, who is too blessed to be stressed, as opposed to Nyberic, who's too stressed to be blessed.
That's right. It makes two.
That's two for too blessed to be stressed.
Wait, I'm too stressed to be blessed, then I'm the opposite.
He's stressed and blessed. Don't worry about the rest.
Hey!
All right.
So we pick up from last week's session where after a day of adventuring, the purposeful ingestion of some cursed dice, the scenario of some robber crabs sneaking up on the party, stealing some loot, Uri killing them very methodically. A little crab, no, not a little crab, what do you call that? Little rodent with spider legs appeared, was similarly cooked, and then his parents came for him. They were dispatched after finding their corpse of their child in the stew. Some berries were found, many good berries, but
they were all nightshade.
Yeah,
all various types of nightshade, as it should be.
Alas, there were some runs. And the party survived the night with some strange encounters along the way, along the road. And we're on, I believe this is night 2 of the road, if memory serves me. Does that sound about right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Night 2 of the road. And as the crabs were similarly dispatched, dread eerie silence settled over the party. The fire's crackling, and that cold embrace of night. And just as the party was calming down from the ruckus and securing their stolen goods from all the crabs, there was a rustle in the bushes when some strange creatures popped out of the bushes themselves. And my first question would be to our player that is rejoining us, Asriel, played by J-Crew. J-Crew, your character is currently trying to make their way back to the party, right?
Yes.
Probably using their wings.
Oh, yes. For the
All
whole
right.
minute I can.
Mm-hmm. So, you're just using them for a minute here and there, What's the recharge on those wings?
A day.
Bro.
I actually
All right.
think it's a short rest. Let me check.
Yo, he just goes into his hyperbolic time chamber for a second, like,
It's all the armor.
Is it light there? No. Which one?
Roll me a
Radiant
perception check whenever you can.
Soul. A long rest.
Yeah.
Alright.
Perception.
So you
Good
basically
at perceiving.
hit that
That's a
road.
20.
Whoa.
Unnatural.
Fuck. Alright, so you're on the road for a while. And once you feel like you've traveled a good amount of time, maybe the same amount of time that you have been gone away from the party, about like a day and a half's worth of travel, you decide to spread your wings and take flight and see what you can see. And with a 20 perception, you see a small campfire burning off to the side of the road up ahead. So that's what you see. And with the 20, I'm going to say that you see something else, maybe flying away from the party. And I'm going to show you just a little glimpse of what you see. It's like a dark form. It's night, so it's kind of hard to see. Do you have dark vision? I think you do. You have pretty good dark vision. You see something like this kind of flying away from the premise, very far away.
Well, that's fucking creepy.
And as you're flying towards this campfire, I'm going to pan off to the folks here at the campfire. Let's go ahead and do that. And so we come back to our brave and mighty heroes as they see these 4 kobolds standing in front of them. And this is what they look like. This looks to be the one standing in the middle of the bunch here. Some pots and some pans and some possible communism.
oh heck.
It's interesting. It almost seems like every facet of their equipment is based around like kitchenware. And then this big guy, just big, like what would you call that? Well, what's that KitchenAid? It's red, like everything's red.
Yeah.
That one brand. And then we've got this guy who's got some wood on his head with a knife in it, with like a pretty nice butcher knife in it. And then alas, we have this little one right here. Little
Aw,
guy.
Just a little buddy.
Also, if I hear a Discord beep, I'm probably going to ignore it. So if you message me, drop me a PM in Roll20 because I'll see that way quicker than I see Discord. I don't think anybody was messaging me.
I think we're Badooping in open, so
I can deal with that. I can deal with Badooping. So these folks pop up in front of you. While they are armed, they're not necessarily pointing their weapons at you. And this one walks up to, let's see, who's currently on watch right now?
I just crawled up in my tree. I don't even think I had a chance to go to rest yet. I just got in my tree and I was and then these things popped up. So I don't know if we chose who's on watch next, right? I think it was discussion of
Kind of,
Doug and
Yeah.
someone, right? Just Doug.
I don't see me on the my token is.
I think you're below the
MIA.
death horse. No, where did you
Oh,
go?
no.
You
Text
were
under
here.
the death horse.
All right, guys. Well, have a good night. I'll talk to you.
You know, I wonder if I
darkness.
accidentally deleted you whenever I was showing your token on the intro. Let me pull
Okay.
you back.
Because
There you go.
I definitely saw you earlier. There you back are. Okay.
So let's just ask this: who wants to be awake? And then you can be awake, because that really wasn't decided. So unless anyone
wanna
wants to be asleep,
I would like to be asleep because Rhea needs to regain her spell slots.
Not a bad idea.
Please.
all right. So Rhea just takes a dirt nap, right?
Yeah, yep.
Just Avatar, just
Straight in the
Ragdolls.
dirt. Yeah. She did not want to be awake.
Shikoku should probably be asleep. Like, last session, Doug, you got him halfway there.
Listen, it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
It was literally your fault.
You gotta learn. You gotta be faster than that. You remember that commercial with the dollar bill hanging from?
Goku doesn't run, he rolls. He's a rolling boy. He's gonna
Gotta
roll
roll
into
faster.
unconsciousness, what he's gonna do. Try and get that short
Luckily-
rest.
Luckily, it wasn't rolled into a grave.
Yeah.
So what's the final count?
Yuri is awake. Doug is awake. Nybrik, did we find out? Nybrik, are you resting or not?
Never probably be aiming for a short rest, so still awake, but just chilling.
Okay. And then we don't know where our Lord of Light representative is yet. Okay. So
Correct.
yeah, Yuri's
Alright.
like trying to get into his bed, which is in this tree. And I'm just like, ah! That's what he said.
That's great. Excellent.
Incredible.
So this one kind of like sneaks out of the bushes, comes up to the group, and he looks at you very quizzically. Looks at your carriage and with a strange raspy voice says, "Wait, special orb say only 2 black liquids on the road tonight. How many again is 2?" And he's got little fingers out, trying to count. 2 is bigger number than Funny Bone thought. Funny Bone already traded with black liquids. And already trade info for tunnels for best weapons and best armor. What more do you want? Why you guys come back? He's just talking, just addressing everybody, whoever's awake.
So I'm just gonna gesture. Hey man, you know, it's been a long night. Do you think you can enunciate maybe a little bit?
Fuck.
Shit.
GM checks Mike.
What?
Yeah, you sound ridiculous.
What?
Slow it down
Are you talking to the GM or to the play or the character?
to the character.
Okay.
Yeah, shut
What
up,
do you-
2 hands. No.
What do you mean? What do you mean slow down? You don't like my voice?
I don't like your math and I'm confused.
I'm
And
confused
I'm
too.
confused.
I already saw people like you. Wait, why'd you come back? You're the same people I talked to, right? Right? And he just kind of like looks at everybody else. This guy, he nods and he says, "Potato." And this one
You
says,
tell him.
"Yeah, the knives. Life is like a knife. Gleams in the day, kills in the night." And he's like cleaning his fingernails with this like really nice butcher knife. And like he's got like cutting board armor, like cutting boards everywhere, shoulder pauldrons as
What a
cutting boards.
legend.
Yeah. And it looks like they've like taken a couple hits too. They're like, mahogany, cedar cutting boards. Like they're pretty nice. And then this little guy, he just coos.
You're telling me you don't keep utility kobolds around? How do you live?
Well, you guys are just adorable, but I don't think we've met before.
Yeah,
What?
no, maybe we did. You know what? I'm not very good at faces or long periods of time.
I'm
Right.
not either,
But
but I
you
really
seem
feel like
you
we would
seem like
remember.
genuine people, so I don't mean to disrespect you like that.
But special orb. And he just he kind of throws a hand up. Can you guys all roll me perception checks?
That's an 8 for an Ibrick.
Yuri's
Very nice.
eating some like hardtack while getting an arrow onto his bow. But sure. Natural 1. Yes.
Some
You're
good
right.
ass fucking hardtack.
Yeah, dude.
Got a beetle
think
on
I
that
would-
one. Mm.
That's amazing.
No.
That's not good.
Straight from nature.
I'll remind the GM my current stats. Yuri has just had a. He thought he was going to be a good man to these crabs, and he gave them a warning shot, and they betrayed him and cut his arrow in half, and then stole stuff from his friends. He had to kill them all. So he's not feeling very warning-y.
All right, let's see what they get for their stealth. All right. All right. So it looks like only Doug notices.
Well, oh yeah, we don't know if his Ariel's here.
Yeah, Azaro's almost here. Doug, so you just kind of get a feeling in the back of your mind, and you also like hear some movement in the brush, and you can hear like movement around the campsite. With a 15, you even like catch a glimpse or two of kobolds. But they've got their backs like faced to you guys, almost like they're like forming a circle around you guys. And then you see like another line, like you see like the eyes of a kobold like make contact with yours, like off in the corner. Like I'm gonna ping over here, and do with that information what you will. Uri, you're eating food, and you know like you ever yell at somebody for opening a bag of Doritos during a movie, and they're like, "I'm going to be quiet and open it over the course of 3 minutes."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like, "Oh my god, just open it."
I've got
Rip
like
the Band-Aid off.
I've got one hand, like 2 fingers holding an arrow, another finger holding my bowstring, and I'm like just slowly trying to like open it, whatever packaging I have these wrapped in, as quietly as possible. Do you want me to roll stealth with that or no? It's up to you.
Some
Great.
good ass hardtack.
Actually,
Great.
that sounds great.
It's 15 stealthies.
That's
Oh my god, that's you.
your boy's done this before.
You're actually pretty sneaky. You might go unnoticed here. Let me see.
Truly revolutionary hardtack opening skills.
Well, nope.
Almost.
They just want my hardtack.
Yeah. You hear, Doug. You hear. There's one up in the tree too. Don't forget them. And yeah, it's a little silly. I'm moving some tokens here. Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, is this something we should worry about, or do you think we could just like play nice and ignore it?
Who are you talking to?
Who's awake?
Oh, that's
Nybrik. And kind of me.
All right, I'm gonna say that to Nybra.
Ignore what? These guys are adorable. I don't know what they're on about, but
But like all the other ones that are like surrounding us a little bit, is that something to be concerned about to you? Do you think?
well, this is news to me. Hey, Yuri. We may have a problem here. There's apparently more of these cute little guys elsewhere around us.
You say
Good
go,
little guys.
and I will go.
No. Bubble Brigade, protect. Bubble Brigade, protect.
Protect
Oh,
from
okay.
what?
Bubble Brigade friends. And he just looks up. You
What are you?
You should probably put that campfire out. There are
Okay,
things in the sky.
I'm gonna believe you. I trust you. You're so cute. That feels right.
So, roll me click the word dexterity on your character sheet, Doug, and Asriel. Will you please roll me dexterity on your sheet as well?
Just a dexterity.
Yeah, just click on the word dexterity, like on your attributes on the left-hand side.
Natural 20.
Oh my god!
Yo, what
It's
the fuck?
perfect.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down. That's pretty great.
Oh no!
Yikes.
Douglas with the 6.
Doug, what's your approach here? It sounds like you want to try to extinguish the campfire. Is that what I was getting the intent of?
Yeah. I was thinking, Doug's thinking that the best answer for this is if he just pats it really fast. That seems like a good idea.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
No. He's not feeling very limber.
How do I roll that?
You really gotta warm up before you do. This is you warming up.
You should have a saving throws section on your sheet. I think it's like upper left, I think. Does that sound about right?
Yep. Under proficiency bonus.
Oh
no!
Oh no! Oh no! This is amazing.
That's a natural one.
It's all coming
rolling
together.
that one. All right, so Doug, God love Doug. Doug,
Lord
you
of
lean
Light.
in. You lean into this campfire, and like for the briefest second, with that 15 perception that you had, you see like a sparkle, like a star, like a new star appeared in the night sky. And then you start hearing like the screamings of kobolds from in the woods. Ah, they're coming! As this magnificent, unbelievably bright creature descends from the sky, heading straight for the fire pit that you just happened to stumble into as you were leaning close to the fire pit. You tripped on one of these dead damn crabs, all right? And the Lord of Light makes a surprisingly soft impact on your chest. The fire explodes, and just an array of sparks and charcoal and flaming woods as Azrael's great wings are just extended magnificently.
They're like 15 feet each wing, I'm pretty sure is what we agreed on.
Huge. So Doug, roll me 1d6 bludgeoning damage and 1d6 fire damage.
Oh my
Or just
God.
roll 2d6 and we'll see how much damage you take from this unfortunate turn of events. All right, so you take a couple points of damage as Azrael lands on top of you in an attempt to make a grand scene.
The only light you need to light your way is that of the Lord on your side.
Jesus Christ.
And you see all of these kobolds pop out of the woods with like random shit like shovels and picks and like just farm equipment, and a bunch of random clothing and armor and pots and pans, and they're all freaked out and they all like take like 3 steps closer as you just appeared in their secure circle, like smack dab in the middle of their secure circle.
Come,
not a
brothers,
your sir.
allow us to fight our way through to victory.
I have no idea what's going on, so I'm fucking attacking the first kobold I see.
No!
Okay. Do you going for it?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm casting Lance of the Sun God, and I'm running through one of, like, this guy.
I'm sorry, little one.
Oh my god. All right. Let's roll initiative.
All right.
You know what? Jigoku's asleep, but I'm still gonna roll initiative for him. It's gonna be incredible.
Let me pull up the initiative here. All right.
Jigoku's asleep, and he literally got better than his Azrael.
Oh.
There we go.
Let me pull out all these character sheets so I can
Okay,
roll
hang on.
initiative with all these guys.
Sorry, my girlfriend sent me treats. I had to run and grab them, apparently.
Sweets and treats. Woo.
Where is? Oh, there's Doug.
Oh no.
Big tuna.
no.
You could move Doug up closer to the fire if you wanted to.
I think I could practically put him in the fire.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
put
you
him
could
in the
just
fire.
put him in the fire, yes. Ooh, nice initiative, Doug. Bad initiative, Big Tuna. Whoever Big Tuna
Yeah.
is. I think Big
It's the
Tuna
little
just
guy.
Big Tuna, no!
this ironic name. SoundCloud account. All right.
Big tuna.
Big Tuna.
Is the name a result of everyone calling him that?
We may
Maybe
never
since
know.
it's his name.
Probably never will.
Listen, Big Tuna might have a heartbeat of 0. Like, he's in here. I think he's about to get past tensed. Like,
Fuck. All right. Not alphabetically, numerically
Big Tuna
descending.
becomes a hashtag. He gets trending. Like, fuck.
All right. So everyone's rolled initiative. Yuri, you're in the tree.
I have an arrow
Wait.
already on there,
Yep.
waiting
Do
to
I get
shoot.
my surprise round?
That's a good question. It's up to you, God.
Maybe. You know what? I'll give it to you. I'll give you the surprise round. Is that your action that you posted in there earlier? Is the lance of the
just
sun
to
god?
summon it, and then I don't know if I can attack with it on the same turn.
Let's see. So you invoke it. You are considered proficient with this weapon. On a
It
successful.
takes an action to summon it. And then
Okay. Then I will hold my arm up and summon it like Thor summons his hammer, and light shines down upon me as I have this big ass lance and my wings ready to bolt forward and charge at this dude.
All right. So
What's your, what do you say when you summon it?
Lord of Light, grant me the power to clear the ways of these foul kobold.
Nice.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy, yeah.
All right. I like
Your
it.
typical Utah guy.
All right. So surprise round's over.
no hugging.
We're gonna go to Yuri.
No warning shots. And this
Oh yeah, that's right. He used up all of his empathy on those crabs.
I
Never
literally
again.
added a flaw to my character sheet is no warning shots ... So
Shit.
No civilians.
this one. I'm out of my special super mega attacks. So I'm just gonna fire a normal longbow shot. Here we go. 22 hit.
22 hits.
All right. Let me turn on. Oh, I forgot to turn on my fighting style of archery. That would have been a 24. All right. So 13 to this kobold. How's he doing?
So he takes that arrow, and he definitely lurches. But some of the arrow was deflected by a pretty nice sized cast iron, like egg pan, that was covering his heart. He's still alive.
Let me see. Is Yuri the kind of guy where he's going to kill everyone or give everyone one first and then sweep through?
Everybody gets one. Pretty fucked up policy.
Everybody gets one. All right, am I hitting this one next? 27 probably
Yeah.
hits. Only 6 damage though. I rolled minimum. Dang.
All right. That one was like a glancing blow. Gets buried under layers of cutting boards and cookie sheets.
Tricky shot through downwards 2 trees as well. All right. Cool. That's all I'm going to do for now.
Cool.
And then, I
All
guess
right.
oh, sorry. And I shout out, no warning shots, kill them all. And
Fuck.
hopefully the
Then
party
we
gets
move to
that.
Doug.
Yo, did we see you before? We're just in a time loop. I'm gonna throw a dagger. It's gonna be time loop. Just you wait.
Doug, what do?
So, Doug's a little stunned because we got these cute little lizards trying to give us a warning, and now everything's on fire. He's mildly dazed from
Might be bad.
the fire and the fall damage. Not his fall, mind you, being fallen on. Yeah. Oh, there he is. There's that little cutie pie. Little dumbass. All right. So, Doug, where's that cute little guy?
Right here. I will focus ping. Big tuna.
Oh. Okay. Doug's gonna attempt to use maybe some charisma here and be like, "Hey, this seems like a misunderstanding."
All right.
Maybe that'll work.
Roll me a persuasion.
A de-escalation check.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Natty
With
20.
Really interesting rolls tonight.
You know what? That's what you needed.
It's the only way this is going to work.
Okay.
All right.
Like, hey, I think we're misunderstanding each other a little bit. Let's talk about this. I'll make some crab soup.
And everyone stops. Well, the kobolds
Yeah.
stop. The kobolds stop. I don't know if Jake Prophet's gonna. He might not stop.
See,
And
Can
Big
I
tuna.
also maybe attempt to wake Rhea up since she's everyone's best friend?
yeah, it's true. You can do that. You can do whatever you want.
Rhea!
Like throw some embers at her or something. How do you wake her up?
Okay, yeah, let me see what I have. Give me 1 second here. Let me take a peek at my belongings. Yeah, well, I don't want to hit her. Can I throw some bones at her?
Yeah. Just throw some bones at her. Roll me I don't know, athletics or an acrobatics,
Oh, sorry, I use dexterity, but I can.
13's good. Yeah, dude, you throw some bones at her. Ray, you get pelted by bones. I'd say it's...
She's like, oh shit, not again. What are you guys doing? You keep waking me up. I'm trying to get my beauty sleep.
that would definitely be enough.
Rhea. You know how you're everyone's best friend?
Oh, not right now, I'm not. What's happening?
I think we all need to be best friends together.
She's
I'm gonna-
gonna take a deep breath.
hmm
She's gonna
Since-
try and center herself.
So Ray
Sorry,
will wake
go ahead.
up. It's all right. Since we're still in initiative, because peace hasn't been confirmed on both sides yet, we're gonna pop over to Nibrick then.
Nybrik is going to just move over and put himself between Azrael and whichever one of these kobolds he's looking at and just be like, look, I really appreciate where you're coming from. I love the initiative for the killing, but that may not necessarily be the way we handled just this particular situation. I'm not taking it off the table. I'm still very open to it. But let's see what we can do with the talking first.
Nice.
All right. Nice. I like it. So we'll go to the Bubble Brigade. And since we're on initiative, all this stuff is kind of happening at once. All these guys kind of take a closer step towards and tentatively, I want to say, not raise their weapons, but like lower their weapons. The circle shrinks by a lot. Some of them put themselves in between some of these other ones, in front of Big Tuna and Potato and Funny Bone. And
They're quote leaders.
actually, two of them are probably going to just be like looking up at Uri like, hey!
I want to come get those arrows.
Oh, fuck.
Shit. You see, like, you hear just a lot of disconcerted voices, some in Draconic, some in Common, like, are they enemies? They try to kill us! Joke's on us for trying to protect them! What do we do, Funny Bone? And, I'm just going to go through, he's not going to do anything. Jigoku.
Yeah, Jigoku's probably just going to, like, half sit up and assess the situation, like, do I need to get up?
I'll give anyone a reaction to answer that question.
I mean, you should probably be awake, but, stand by.
Jigoku will do the, like, he leans his shoulder, like, against the ground and tilts his head up, and he puts one hand on his, like, his mace. He's gonna ready in action that if one of his friends are stabbed and or bludgeoned and or burned, he'll get all the way up. That's my go.
All right. Very nice. And then we get to Azrael. Azrael, your weapon is primed. Nybrook has kind of jumped in front of you, but I guess my question is, do you let it fly? What would Azrael do?
Yeah. Nybrook's Azrael's gonna look at Nybrook and just.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were under attack. I was more or less just trying to scare them away. Oh, I didn't want to run anyone through, but I will.
And I want to stare the biggest kobold in the eyes.
That would be Potato.
I want to stare him in the eyes when I say, but I will.
He's very rotund, and he has tiny, tiny little wings. They're flapping furiously.
It's not the size of the wing that matters.
It's how hard
And
you
conveniently,
flap.
Physics would beg to differ, but...
So it was just like one woof.
Bold statement, Cotton. Let's see if it...
And you see Potato chime up on his initiative turn, and he looks at Funny Bone. Potato or onion? And Funny Bone, at their initiative step, surprisingly, gives them like a look like, I don't know yet, and kind of steps forward tentatively. We don't have to fight each other. Zoom, zoom, zip, zap. You guys okay over there? He just yells in this general direction where Yuri is. We don't have to fight each other. We thought we do, you guys. We can fight. We don't want to. Maybe we should go. Oh, we're really sorry. I think we've got the wrong group.
Time.
Leave the tuna can.
He's gonna start. He's gonna go over here to Big Tuna and scoop up Big Tuna in his arms. And they're gonna like start like walking backwards, not turning their backs to you guys, and just kind of just creeping back a little bit. So and Potato and also follow suit a little bit as they start backing up. And you can see like the kobolds here they're also like forming up and kind of falling back. Actually, they can't move on their initiative, or it's not their initiative. Anyways, it looks like that's what they're intending to do.
There you go.
They're leaning.
They're leaning.
Any minute now. Just give it a second.
And Big Tuna, you know what? Big Tuna, with Denny's Nat 20, makes a ranged attack. Is Giggle. Big Tuna is happy. Any friendly creature within 30 feet benefits from advantage on their next skill check in the next minute.
Aww.
Currently, I'm not going to say that you are friendly to these creatures, though.
Yuri's not friendly right now.
Yuri has a gun.
It's a smoking gun.
You made the buff Giggle.
Fuck.
Good.
Yuri.
Oh, what about Rhea?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Rhea.
Rhea's just gonna like blink. She's assessing the situation, realizes that no one's in mortal danger, and she's like, all right, I think I'm gonna lay back down, you guys. She's like, as she's laying down, she's like, you guys are my best friends. Go back into her slumber.
Beautiful. All right, anything else you want to do?
No.
All right.
She's trying really hard to not be awake right now. That's her thing.
Roll me. I tell you what. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, and we'll see like how fast can you just hit the dirt. How fast can you fall asleep?
Okay. All right, we'll see. Come on, Rhea. All right, she's passing the fuck out.
Yes, absolutely.
19.
19. Pass the fuck out. All right. So yeah, you start sawing logs, man. Like sawing logs so hard, like some fae somewhere in this forest is like, oh. So
Sneezes.
yeah.
Comes out. Who's cutting my trees? All right.
Now we move on to Yuri. Yuri, you letting some more fly?
Yuri is going to climb down my 30-ish feet. I'd probably be in this tree. And I'm going to give these... Yeah, so I'm going to climb down fast and like almost roughly, if that makes sense. I'm trying to go for speed.
Sure.
And I'm like, just want to land right in front of these two kobolds. One of them has an arrow in him, and the other one got a grazing shot, right?
Yeah, I'd say that they both have arrows in them.
Okay.
It's unclear how in them they are each.
Cool. Before I climbed down, I like did the classic bow around me thing and like took out a couple daggers and climbed down. I want to see if you would allow it, GM, to roll a survival check to see, can I retrieve these arrows without killing these kobolds and without breaking them? Because I'm about to try and just rip these arrows out of these kobolds.
You can definitely roll it.
Yeah. Do you want me to do like a medicine survival mix?
What's your strat?
My strategy is, first of all, just where is the arrow? Is it like pointing at their heart? You know. So
the one that you hit, that you bloodied, you hit him with a gut shot.
Okay, I can just pull that out the rest of the way then, probably, right? Is it sticking all the way through?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm probably going to push that the way the rest is.
The one that you grazed, it would have been a vital shot, but the armor deflected it partly. So it's in there. But you can see that a lot of the shaft.
So I can wriggle and pull that one out without messing up too much. The other one that's gut shot would probably be safer to push through at this point. Sounds like, right?
All right.
So Yuri was.
I like
He's
how
going to
it's
talk to these
safer for you is
kobolds.
safer for your arrow and not safer for the kobold.
Yes.
So for the arrow, yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Okay.
We need the arrows. We don't need the kobold.
Go ahead and roll me
Priorities.
roll me a medicine for that.
Okay. So
And
can I roll
survival.
Oh, survival for the arrows, a medicine for the kobolds. How's that sound?
Correct.
All right. And I'll explain what I say as well. So the medicine's a 6.
Good.
The arrows is a 24 survival. That is
Alright.
accurate for my assessment, but I'll land harshly like boom.
Fuck.
Old
Alright,
policy is new policy. I need those back. And I'm gonna reach out and grab them if you'd let me and do a
Yeah.
pull and push.
So let's see.
I could do like a dex-based check as well on top of those.
Seeing how loud these guys scream out.
Performance.
Yeah, it's gonna be performance. How loud do they die?
They're gonna die! Oh no!
How loud do they die? Yikes!
Where's my bubble brigade? There they are. All right, performance for the guy who probably won't. Charisma 12. All right, you know what? Ah! You know, he kind of gives a little yeller out there, and then the boy who may or may not die. 15. So the one that you pull out easily,
The wriggle and rip. You know, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. The other one, you had to be real careful with this arrow. I want you to roll me your damage, like roll an attack damage on this creature again.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
8.
8. What's your dexterity modifier?
That's a 5.
Okay, cool. So let's see. This guy takes
Should be 3 on the
13.
die. If you wanted to do the die, it's 3 damage on the die. If
did you? Okay, you rolled the attack. Okay,
I actually went up and I clicked arrow, like I clicked longbow.
I just didn't hover over it.
Yep.
So that's not enough to kill him. Interesting. All right, so this guy starts bleeding out. You rip this thing from this kobold's gut. You see the bands.
I take my arrows and I say, "This one needs medical attention," and I just start climbing my tree.
Oh, shit.
Yo, you should probably help your friend.
Exactly what happens. End of turn. I need a nap.
I need a nap. What a legend.
I'm not going to end initiative yet because that was interesting. Doug, what do you do, Doug? How do you save this situation? Or do you not?
Let me think about this. I think my best course of action here is to start screaming louder than them and crying about the 8 damage I got before. See what's happening.
Yes, Ref. If you
Just be even louder and like cry really hard.
I like that. Roll me a performance.
Just drowning out their screams with your own.
You're gonna kill this kobold. I'm just saying.
It's
like, do you want me to roll an opposing performance for medical attention, or is it against their screams, or am I like, hey, you should probably save your friend?
No, against their screams.
Okay.
Yeah. So you almost drowned. You drowned out one of them, and you're like about like matching the volume of the other one. I'd say. It's pretty close, but like there's definitely somebody else screaming. But I like it. Anything else that you want to do?
I think I'm going to throw myself into the fire again and see if that causes some attention.
Oh shit! Roll another performance.
Some real commitment to the role here.
Oh my god. Oh my god! It's a 17. You know what? The screams that you make after your flesh is being sizzled alive sound louder in your head than the screams of the kobold that's bleeding out. You take 6 fire damage from that, but still, that was pretty cool.
Hey.
Oh my god. All right. Nyberic.
So, just to recap, Nybrek just watched Doug scream and then look around to see that nobody was paying attention.
Into the fire.
And then throw himself into the flames and scream more.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't have a firm grasp on what was going on here to begin with, and now I'm even more perplexed. Mr. Lord of Light Guide, you think you could maybe throw some heals on Doug and the kobold that Yuri shish kebabbed, so we don't have to do the fighting thing and we can all go back to bed? That's all.
Nice.
That's all.
Just watching Doug rolling around in the fire.
Yeah.
Silly.
All right. I'm gonna have these 2 guys that just got arrows pulled out of them probably roll wisdom saving throws to determine their next courses of action.
I'm still standing there for the record. I haven't quite moved. Whoa, they natty 20 down a 4. Okay.
Wow. So that's actually kind of funny because the one that was like mortally wounded was the one that got the natty 20.
Is that mean that DMT clarity as they're dying?
Yeah.
Oh.
So this one just, I would say that with a nat 20 wisdom saving throw, he probably understands the scenario.
I will say, I don't mind if you slash out at Yuri. He's not going to freak out. I don't care.
I think with this, he would just pick up sticks and run.
Starts writing out his will, like a testament to his life, autobiography.
Yeah. I would say that this one, with the 4, would attack you, actually.
And this is the guy, like, I pulled it out, but it didn't hurt him that much kind of guy.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
like, ah!
I'm just looking back. I hear that probably, like, blade coming at me. Just gonna not even avoid it. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. So does the 23 hit you?
I think it does. Let me check my armor class with my leather
23.
armor. Yeah. I think that definitely hits.
He does 6 piercing damage with a random like pick as he just screams out and it's like, ah!
Just like stabs me in the hip or something. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ow.
I'm gonna take it and like grip my teeth and just to run. Fair.
Oh.
I like it. You know what? It's actually pretty funny. I'm gonna have him scoot off after that because he's a kobold. The rest of these guys, they're gonna start falling back, like I said that they were going to do a couple rounds ago. And I think depending on what's going on, if there's no other active fights that are brewing, I'll just go ahead and get rid of combat, knowing that Azrael was about to come up next.
Unless Azrael fries them all to death, I think we're probably out of initiative.
Azrael, you gonna fry him to death? It's
no,
okay if you do.
but I will for the 4 that I know are hurt, which Yuri, Doug, and the 2 kobolds.
Nice.
I'll say, yes, Doug, embrace the light, live in it, revel in it.
And then how much is the Healy Wheelies?
Oh, I didn't even roll it. I just
The life
clicked
hurts.
Players.
1d4.
This is going to be +4, so
Woo!
10.
Oh.
That's a lot of healy wheelies, sir.
Okay. That gets me very close to full.
And did anyone else need health? I'll just give the other 2 because it's up to 6. I'll give it to Rhea
Jikoku
and
is hurt pretty bad.
Jikoku
I can't
smells
see
like
what
blood.
Doug's and Ray's current health was, but what's your current health now, Denny, so I can edit Doug?
Okay, so with the added stuff, it's 35.
Okay, so you can update your health on the little health bars here. What about you,
Oh
Ray?
my gosh! Look at that.
Wow.
Ray, are you at full health?
I don't think Ray's been hit.
I think Ray is good. I don't think.
Cool.
I don't think Nybrik or Ray got scratched yet on this fight.
Perfecto.
On this one.
Yeah.
I will say she did see the light last first time.
You got really close.
All right.
Yeah.
And do you say? I guess you did. You said embrace the light, right?
Revel in it.
I'm gonna say that you hear like a small squeal at first from the one that rolled the 4 wisdom save earlier, but it's probably followed like quickly by like, okay, never mind. But I'm gonna say that as of right now, these guys are just they're backing up in mass. You know, unless you're stopping them, which is okay. You don't have to. They're pulling back.
As a player, I'm very curious about these kobolds. Yuri just wants to get back to his fucking bed that he just made. So, if anybody else is curious to ask about the kobolds, I'm very interested in learning, but Yuri makes no sense for him to talk to him.
I'm sure Doug would, but he, there's something about being on fire. It just does it to you. It takes it out of you.
On fire. Funny Bone chimes up one more time. Not sure if you enemy or friend, but you should put that fire out. Bad thing to have in these parts. And just like things fall from the sky. And looks at Azrael. Bigger things.
All right. Can Doug roll one more time to see about putting the fire out?
Sure.
Carefully.
Dude,
gently.
You've been burnt by this fire so much, I'll give you advantage on it.
You basically are the fire at this point. Like,
yeah, man, you're in control of this fire.
put yourself out.
Go, Doug. Embrace the light.
Would that be... I'm going to roll for survival, I assume? Because at this point, it feels like life or death.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a survival with advantage. You extinguish it with your body. I'm just kidding. No, you roll 18 survival. You find a shovel from one of these guys, just on the ground, and you start scooping some dirt out and quenching the fire with the dirt, smothering it with the dirt, which is pretty effective.
This is way faster than using my body.
This is wow. Give me 1 second while I.
But do you receive the blessings that the light would give you if you use that tool?
I'd like to think at this point I have.
Second. You guys.
So I don't know about you guys, but this has been a weird night for me.
Yeah, I gotta say, out of all the things that could have happened, I didn't like any of that.
It's not so bad.
Yeah. Better than most nights.
It's a lot livelier than I would have expected. You got it. I'm going back to bed.
Turns over.
Is someone going to be on watch so I can get some rest?
Yeah, I'm watching really well. I'm watching the back of my eyelids. No, I'm just kidding. I'll keep watching.
Okay.
I can watch. For the light never rests inside me, and I shall keep you all safe.
Okay.
Yeah, that worked really well last time.
Oh, we
I like it.
are all safe. Okay. I will be available in 4 hours.
So, J. Crew, Azrael is keeping watch then for the rest of the night. All right, tell me what's your routine like. How do you take watch? Where do you go? What are you looking for?
Well, Azrael is, as soon as everyone gets settled in, he's drawing runes around the camp.
Cool.
Literally for no other reason but his own moral, the gods shall protect us kind of thing. And then he will stand in the middle of camp and just listen very, very closely. And anything that snaps, he's going to cast Thaumaturgy in that general area to try and like spook whatever it is.
Okay.
Oh,
So
we're all trying to nap, and you've got a megaphone.
it's not a snap. First start by rolling me a survival to see how the watch goes.
16.
16's not bad. All right. So with a 16, roll me a perception check.
Okay. I forgot this guy has a 23 passive.
Yeah.
That's 18.
So like it'll be 23 to feel it.
No, yeah,
and
I figured.
18
I
to
just
see it.
scrolled down and I was like, holy shit.
So you feel a tremor in the ground. But it feels very faint. You almost didn't detect it. And the tremor is coming from a very a nearby stream, which feeds into the river, which feeds into a lake further down. And this tremor that you feel, in that general direction of the water, would you try to like get eyes on like what's maybe happening in that direction? Like what would that look like for you or for your character?
So it's in a river, or it's in a lake?
It's coming from a direction where those things exist.
Oh. I would keep my eye on the general direction. If I do detect the tremor getting closer, I will start to walk in that direction to get a jump on it before and let the party know.
Again, it's still really it's a very shallow tremor, and you feel it getting stronger, and then it just kind of stays at that level for a while, but it's not getting stronger.
I'll go, I don't know, which direction would I feel it in? Can you ping on the map?
Yeah, it'd be like a southeast type scenario.
It's like over this way?
Yeah.
How far off from camp, roughly?
Far.
Oh.
Very far.
Yeah, I'm not going to go super far then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just keep an eye on, the general surrounding area.
So with an 18, I'll say you see this. In the very, very distant night, you see what looks like kind of cresting the treetops, because that's all you can see from the ground level, is a mast of a ship that's tattered and torn, and it's bobbing up and down like this. And it seems to be timed with the patterns of the tremors that you're feeling, these light tremors, as it kind of is going across your field of view to the southeast, in this synchronized
like a flying
motion.
ship?
It's hard to tell. You just see like cresting over the treetops from your current angle. This is what you see. A mast of a ship going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Huh. Weird.
I guess my question for your character is, would you want to get a better view at it, or try to get a better view, or just take that information and go?
I, as a player, want to fucking know what it is, but I, as a person, Azrael would be... His focus is to keep the party safe currently, so he's not really gonna go off after it. But, I will do this. I'll kneel down in prayer and, reach out to the Lord of the Light and... Lord of Light, please, send me but a messenger of the animal-like, so that I might be able to find out what this disturbance in this night might be. And, I have it somewhere, hold on. Wherefore art thou, you spell? This is not Miki. I'm an idiot. This is what I'll do, actually. I'll do that still.
Uh-huh.
But I'll cast Augury. And I'll change it to, Lord of Light. If we were to wake and, what's the word? Face down? And investigate this mysterious rumbling. What would our outcome be?
It's relatively to Azariel. Is it good, bad, or both?
Yep.
Probably like 25% good, 75% whoa.
That is a good enough answer for me. Thank you, Lord of Light. We should not be investigating.
Just imagine Augury. Wheel, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Woo.
And I'd say with your 18, there's a break in the trees. And just for the slightest moment in time, you see this off in the distance. What's underneath the mast of the ship.
Yee.
Yay.
I'm gonna look at the crabs around me.
Mommy!
I'm gonna look at the crabs there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Jigoku real quick and just whisper, just give him a little nudge, like,
Hey, are you awake?
I'm sleeping.
What would you do, hypothetically, if you saw a 20-foot tall crab with ship masts on its back and tons of treasure?
A few moments pass, and then you hear a big sigh. Goku flips around.
No, I'm serious.
alright, I'm gonna go over to Nybrik. Nudge him.
Damn, at this point, Goku is sitting up like...
Are you awake?
Nybrik is laying on his back on the ground, like with his arms by his side, just looking straight up, and he goes, "Yeah, of course."
Oh.
Hypothetically.
Totally not pretending to
saw
sleep.
a 20 to 30 foot tall crab about the size of 4 ships and had ship masts and shipwrecks on its back with tons of treasure on it. What would you do?
Well, currently I have a previous engagement, as do you. We do have a job to do, but I would certainly make a note and maybe come back and see about getting that treasure when there are fewer people who I would have to split it with.
I'm just gonna start pointing then. Just... yeah.
What do you point at? Oh, mein Gott.
I know, right?
So yeah, I say let's make a note of this, and maybe we check this out another time.
Sounds good. As you were.
Nybrik hasn't moved this whole time. He's just laying like stiff as a board on his back, looking straight up. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Oh, that's silly.
I imagine when you wake up in the morning, it's just no bending or anything, just
like the full Dracula, like horizontal to vertical. Like,
Fuck.
Toes up.
I'm thinking of that silly vampire movie that we watched.
Yeah.
What was
in the
that?
shadows.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
he hits a little different. He's like 1400 years old. Okay.
with that, the rest of the watch passes without incident. My question would be, when does everybody wake up?
4 hours after we were
8
goodbye
hours
kobolds.
later.
Yeah, a long rest.
How many hours of rest did they get before those crabs struck? Do you remember?
I think it was 2 hours.
That sounds right to me. So, like, they have 2 there, and then it's been at least 4. So, if everybody gets a long rest, it'd be 6 hours from when the kobolds walked away.
Mm-hmm. And that event happened like right after the crabs. So, if I recall,
it was immediately after, according to you. Like, they came in like, "Oh, you got those crabs, Dad? Great. How's it going, guys?" And we're like, "We're gonna kill you." Oh, jeez.
Oh. Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, it's morning time. I'll go ahead and move you all to a morning template. What are folks up to this morning amidst the death and destruction?
Crab soup.
Rhea's gonna resummon Jefferson because she misses him.
Oh, he was dead.
When they die, they don't really die. They just go back to their realm.
He was the host,
They're
and
like-
somewhere on the ethereal plane, there's now a crazy spider.
It's like a Furby with a
Cat
dead
monster.
battery, you know? That's what they
Yeah.
are.
Spider cat.
She's with
Maverick is-
Jefferson's.
Maverick is scolding Aloysius for siding with the crabs.
I'll pull us back on the road. I think I've got everybody, and I need Azrael. Azrael. All right. Top of the morning to everybody. Anyone? What's folks' routines like before you get back on the road? Anyone have any input on what that's going to look like? Or should I just
I climbed
slap
down
you
my
on the
tree.
How far off from water were we? If it's not like a morning stroll away, then it's just gonna say washing up.
When you crossed the bridge was probably the last time that you saw water. You could try to find some water. Roll me a surviving.
Oh no. Chigoku's just MIA now. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, it's 11.
I'd say you find like some puddles that you can use.
That works well enough. Perfect. It's just getting cleaned up, packing up. Nothing too fancy on my end.
Does anyone need to fill their water skins?
As you said, fiddle.
Oh, it's we are away from a tavern.
Yes, but I can fill it with that of the liquid that gives you purpose and drive. H2O.
I've never heard of this spirits. What is it like?
Ah, but yes, let me see your skin and I shall fill it.
Ooh.
I mean, we have barely drinking any of these spirits.
You are not hydrated then. You should drink more in the day. Do you know how bad it is to be unhydrated?
I usually drink during my trance. I mean, what could be the harm? And, I will drink a entire water skin that barkeep filled up of whatever the hell that was.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Roll me a con save. Not that it was like can't handle it was bad alcohol.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the story when I went hiking and got super thirsty? Did I ever tell you that?
That doesn't sound familiar.
I'm going to tell you that real quick after I roll this con save. 16. That's
you know what?
Pretty good. It's not the first time Yuri's done this. So here's what happened. I was with my old hiking buddies. I was in my early 20s, and since we didn't want our liquor to break, the point was to hike to the top of this mountain, drink and have a picnic, hang out, and then hike back down. And what we did is we poured the liquor into these plastic water bottles so they wouldn't break because it was in glass bottles initially. But we forgot that some of them were water and some of them were vodka. They were all mixed together in my backpack. So we got up really high on the mountain. I finally stopped. I'm like ahead of the group. They're coming up. I just crack one open, squeeze chug. Like, you know what I mean? Like shotgun this water bottle. It was a vodka.
Got him.
Just, oh, yep, that is swallowed however many ounces of vodka that was. All right, good.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah, it was an entire water bottle. All right, cool.
But your tummy felt great.
I was honestly fine because, like, we ended up drinking water and hanging out a bit. But yeah, it was like, oh shit, that. I hope that wears off by the time we get back down. I never planned on drinking an entire water bottle of vodka. It was funny though.
So luckily, Uri's not feeling that way. You're like, ooh.
Yeah, he's an alcoholic. It's fine.
Yeah, he's an alcoholic.
So I hand you. I let out a you could light it on fire, exhale probably, and and right through the gaps in your armor that encase your little gnome body, you can smell spirits just wafting in through your armor. And should I put it in your gauntlet or your hands?
Just hold it for a moment. Let's find out who else needs water. Water, please. Wait. It's a big spell. I don't want to, use it again.
Yuri, what? You said
to be unnecessary?
You said H2O. A spirit, yes, a powerful spirit.
Yes, it is quite powerful. It invokes you with the power and the spirit of the Lord of the Light.
Is this special water?
Yeah, it comes out of my finger.
You're not doing a great job of selling us on the water.
I just drank my entire spirit skin. You promised me something called H2O. I expect you to deliver. And I hold my empty water skin.
The small little fingertips just gonna boop. And just a stream of water is just
little drinking fountain finger.
You're about to get treated to the fucking Nathan explosion.
I'm about to get treated with whatever lead's in that gauntlet, but whatever.
Yeah.
Come here a second, a little closer. Don't you ever take my alcohol away from me again.
So Yuri just frumps while you're filling his water skin with what clearly I'm sniffing it smells like nothing.
I like it.
It's like minus 50 affinity, minus 50 affinity. And I just cork or whatever my water's gonna. This is not what I was told would happen. And I go walk over here.
Yeah.
Ria's right behind him though. She's like, oh my goodness, a gift from my best friend. I would never turn that down. Ezra, I have a skin right here.
There's just a constant flow until 10 gallons runs out.
Fuck. There's your water, Alu.
That's a long.
There's your water.
You stick a bath in a drinking fountain, just splashing it.
Congratulations, that Chigoku now takes off helmet, takes off mask, splashy. Yeah, exactly. Probably has a little rag that.
I'm gonna bring up the pressure a little bit with for Jikoku since they're showering with it. Just
put your thumb on your finger hole, just spray it out like a hose.
Damn!
Let me get your back.
Just arms spread.
This is not okay. I took a sip, just like mad.
Oh, that's pretty great.
This guy's so funny.
My question would be, who wants to take point on the journey for the day?
I don't mind, since I'm out of water, unless somebody else really wants it or wants to tag team it. I guess it's Yuri.
Roll me a survival.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
16.
jeez.
We'll just keep that 16. Let's just keep it going. You know, I am a little intoxicated. So an 8 on the die.
Cool. Let me check something on my end. Right.
Get wrecked 12.
Yeah, get wrecked 12. So you guys are on the road for 6 hours.
Oof. Most of the day.
With no events really happening. It's been a quiet journey. Azrael, with your 23 passive, every now and then you hear the tremors that you heard the night before.
I've been told not to worry about it. That it'll come back again, so I will not even mention it.
It's definitely not consistent. Just every now and then you're like, yep, I know what that is. You know, you hear it maybe 3 times over the course of those 6 hours. At one point in time, you think you felt or saw something, caught a glimpse of something in the air flying over top. But it was just like a, was that a bird? One of those scenarios with your 23. Anyone have higher than a 15 passive?
Oh, 16.
16. So Uri, the flying thing, that would have picked up on your end as well.
Just a little like a shadow going over top kind of a thing.
Yeah, just one of those.
Oh, that's about a. It just didn't land. We're fine, But Azrael definitely would have seen Yura's head just like, whoa, shit, like arm reflexively going back to arrows, like that's all. Unless there's any more detail, but
that's it. It was just a real quick one and done. Birds fly real fast.
Try and get a good look at it, anticipating where it's going to pop out.
If you're, I was gonna do a break after I paint this next scene. If you guys are cool with that,
go for it.
You can roll for it to see if you get better, but you can try. And Uri could try too if he wanted.
I believe.
I'm gonna leave it to.
I didn't believe hard enough.
Azrael here.
You gotta believe.
Azrael is he's Lord of Skies.
Lord of Skies.
It's a pretty cool title.
And just before we break, you guys see something on the side of the road. It looks like a piece of furniture.
Free couch.
Yeah, free couch.
No, fuck.
It's made of wood, and I couldn't really find a great picture of it, and I don't have cool AI stuff, but you see a wooden coat rack just kind of lying on the side of the road. There's coats on it too. There's some nice coats on it, some not so nice coats on it. The wood isn't destroyed or anything, and it's just kind of hanging off to the side of the road here, in an upright position, and just chilling like a villain.
Who sees this? Me and Azrael, or just Azrael?
I would say that you guys would.
We all see it, basically.
Yeah. Oh. You'd probably see it first, and then it's pretty. There's some pretty bright coats on it.
Shouting back, there are free coats. Someone must have had it fall off of their wagon on the road.
Yes, from the Lord of Light, obviously.
My goodness. We are going to have a makeover montage. I am so excited.
I would like some help picking a coat for me.
Absolutely, Yuri. Absolutely. The perfect thing is going to be all that correct.
Thank you, Rhea.
I cannot wait.
Doug, I think there is one that matches your hair. It's like digging in.
Yes.
So I'm actually trying to go for less clothing.
Oh,
This
Well,
one looks so good on you, and it
we
would match.
could keep it in case it got cold.
Oh, I'm not, I'm kind of concerned about why there's a coat rack in the middle of the woods.
It obviously fell off a wagon.
What if we all get like similar colors, and then we're like kind of monochrome? We're having like a monochrome moment, and then we can all be the best friend team together. It'll be great for morale.
Nybrick, I'm trying to find something as dark as your coat you have already. Do you like colors?
Do you like colors?
You're muted. Chuck, you're muted. No, I missed it. You looked so sassy when you said it, though.
He is dead.
Ein
Have
Moment,
any color,
bitte.
as long as it's black.
Yes. Still, you might have to leave and come back real quick, Chuck.
Oh, jeez.
Where's Shifted? Shucks the GM. He's Hunter.
Whoa.
He's a
Dude,
ghost. Shucks dead.
I want Chuck the GM, man.
Hello?
You're back.
Hey!
You're back. You're good.
Yo, welcome back.
It's Discord.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that all of a sudden. Do I like colors? Like, as a concept? Yeah, I'm on board with color.
Oh, good.
The
What
theory?
color are your eyes? I can't see through your beak mask.
They sure are.
Yes.
And just like he's just like grimacing, like
They sure are.
You have valiantly stumped Yuri. Congratulations. With your slight redirect, Yuri's just
They are.
just almost psychic damage, stunned for at least a round.
I bet they're a beautiful shade of Bane.
They do not exist.
So, I think now that we've seen the coats and the coat rack, let's take a break. I wouldn't mind like a tenner, maybe a 15.
Yep.
How you guys feel about that?
Please.
That sounds
Yes.
cool.
A little snacking back, beer back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
snacking back. Yo. Yes, you want to throw up the break screen?
I can't remember. What did I do? I just turned off everyone's cameras, I think
Must
is what
have
I
been.
do.
Yeah.
I'm just
You want to turn
gonna
off the cams?
leave mics on, so be cognizant of that. Your voices are there for the masses. All right. Well, we'll be back soon.
I'm spectating my buddy's Overwatch stream, and I'm just talking mad crap on him, and it's really funny.
Nice. There you go.
He's not a great tank, but we love him nonetheless. They'll come back.
Thank you all. Trying to figure out why Discord randomly stops, or why voice randomly stops working in Discord. Because that's a brand new problem.
Hello. Hello,
Hello,
Boda players minus TwoHands, who's shares. Oh, Jesus, what was that sound? How y'all doing?
I just popped into my buddy's Overwatch stream and talked some shit, and then now we're back.
People still play Overwatch?
Overwatch 2?
Overwatch 2 just released PvE mode with John Cena as its main villain. Not John Cena playing someone, literally just John Cena.
Stop it, Blizzard. I loved you back in the day.
Overwatch, yeah, they burned that bridge for me. I'm not going back.
No.
Overwhelmingly negative.
For real. I had a good chuckle when I saw that, which is a bummer because I used to play so much Overwatch, like ungodly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got my Takis, and I'm ready to play.
We got some Fuego Takis. What kind of Takis? Shishakis.
The Doritos Takis.
What
Oh, those
kind of
aren't Takis.
These are good. These are banger.
I like how Doritos is like, hey,
that's
No.
our money.
it's our, we own corn chips. Actually, I'd probably get down on whatever that is you're eating. Are they just like the normal fiery Doritos, but Taki oriented?
Chili lime. They're definitely, I'd say they're more lime than heat.
I think they've had like a
Then,
normal chip
Takis?
come out on that flavor, if I remember right.
I think so too. But the reason I like them more is because they're not as greasy as Takis. When I eat Takis, I feel like I'm eating a mouth of grease also.
We
You
are.
are.
Yeah. What I like to do with Takis is I take like 6 sticks, no more, and I'll break them up and put them into like a Southwest salad or something with some like ground beef and some cheddar. That's really good.
Oh.
It's a nice little like spicy explosion, little crunchy spicy explosion in a salad.
I like to imprint them into the bread and then make a ham sandwich over them.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah. Little pepper jack and ham or something. Sounds good.
Pineapple jelly, actually. Sweet
Interesting.
heat.
How
I
you
guess
doing,
it's more of a
Shark Bait?
jam.
Everything is good in my neighborhood. How are you guys doing?
Good in the hood. That's cool. How are we doing? I need like at least a 2-hour break. That's what I need in real life. That's what I need today. My whole day was like, I'm gonna do D&D prep for Sunday, and then it was no,
No, not today.
no.
It's not in the cards.
I even got my daughter down for a nap, which rarely happens these days. And then it was like, as soon as I walked away from that, 3 other things I needed to deal with immediately. Grr. Let me be.
Oh heck, I forgot my water. I'll be right back.
I was going to remind you that. I saw it up there. Aludriea lives in my house.
You do?
He does!
Since when?
I don't remember what year he graduated from high school.
Fun fact, nobody ever told me that you guys lived together. So like the first time I just saw Aludriea walk into frame in your house, I was like, what the f- is happening right now?
Shuck! You're in VR or something, I don't know.
Wake up.
You're having a drug trip. You're in a coma. Come back.
Please wake up.
Exactly.
Your wife and daughter miss you. Your real name is Thomas.
Fuck.
I'll stay in the coma.
Thomas. Nah, I'm gonna stay in .hack. Sorry, dog.
Yeah, that's a hard pass for me. I have cats and a husband in VR.
There you go. That's way better than being a Thomas. Chuck, have you seen .hack? Like the old .hack?
Yes, like when it was on
Toonami.
Toonami.
Yeah, I liked that show a lot. The old one. It was weird though.
I don't know. It wasn't like where I was at the time. I remember watching it and be like, somebody do something. Like it's just a lot of talking.
It was just like brooding, ominous undertone to like a very vanilla RPG MMO. And they were like, oh shit, is this kid dead? Or is he like in a coma? Is he a ghost? What is happening? It was fun. Anyways.
Like you're in a VR MMO and all you want to do is mope. Like,
yep.
Go shoot a fireball at something for God's sake.
Then you had that weird creepy cat gesture like, it's okay, depressed child. I'll give you hugs. No, I won't. Gotcha.
What show is this?
The old .hack show. The old anime that was on Toonami way back when. And then it turned into like Sword Art Online after that. But if you know where Sword Art Online got their inspiration, it's from .hack.
Cool.
I have to watch that one.
It was the
You guys
first.
ever see Oban Star Racers on Toonami, like way back when?
Oban
early 2000s.
I have to look this up. Oban Star Racers.
It only ever had one season, and it didn't. I don't even think it finished its season because it got canceled on like Toonami.
Yeah.
Oh,
I liked it a lot personally.
that's rough.
I saw an ad for it. I never watched a single episode of it though.
Really good. Highly recommend.
I remember it reminded me like it was like weird off Digimon style characters. And then like I never ended up watching it. Let me turn Arcanes back on here. Whip, whip. Whip, whip. All right. Nope. Now we're back. Cool.
Nice. Thanks, everybody. Welcome back. So we left off just discovering the coat rack of mystery, and everyone's
fresh out of like a Kohl's or
Get it right, it's Burlington.
They just wheeled it out here.
A BFC or BCF? Jeez.
BFG?
BFG.
Yeah.
So,
and now it's ours.
I'm curious what's everyone's approach here.
Yuri is sifting through codes, whatever detrimental outcome that entails.
That's right. Yuri sifting through codes.
If they're sticky, I'll stop. How about that?
Rhea gives him a good sniff to make sure they don't smell bad, and then she's just looking straight through them as well.
Some smell better than others. Roll me a perception smell.
How they smelling?
With a 12,
With a 12, yeah.
you know, some smell like leather, some smell like fresh leather. Some smell, you know, like coats. I don't know, coat smell. Musty. There is a strong mothball odor coming from one of these coats. You don't know which yet, but one of them is just really mothbally.
Need some cedar on that coat. Yeah, I think that's what you pep up. We could get some cedar and just keep it near these coats. They'll be good. Should we just take the whole wreck?
Well, I'm really thinking that maybe we should like coordinate, and we should maybe pick out one for each person, you know, so the next group that comes along, they can pick out coats as well. 'Cause we don't want to be hungry hogs over here. So what I'm thinking is, we just like maybe we avoid the ones that maybe smell strongly, because that concerns me slightly, since we do not know the origin of these coats. However,
we can wash the coats.
If they're cute, yeah, I'm willing to overlook a little bit of a smell.
Azariel can spout water from his fingers.
That is true. Yeah, we can force him to do that again so that, you know, we can wash the coats. I think that's a great idea.
You will not force me. I will do it because, as you said, we are best friends.
And that is true. You are valid in that.
Nyberg, what?
I bet some of these are dry clean only, so, you know, just be careful.
I have never dry cleaned a coat.
Thank you so much for that piece of advice. And Doug, how are you feeling about this?
I'm going to go through the pockets and see if I can find anything that I can eat.
Great.
Anything leather, technically, you can eat those coats too.
Roll me
a good swallow size.
Roll me an investigation.
Not again. I'm just wondering how many foreign objects Doug has ingested in his life.
Yes.
You're like my sister's dog who just would eat jackets, man. I don't know why that dog would just eat jackets.
Alright, so you rolled an 8 on the dice, modified to a 7. So you do find some loose change in some of the pockets of the coat. I'm going to say you find 4 copper pieces, 1 silver piece.
Yum.
You find a small wallet on a chain.
Ooh.
Is that yum or?
I'm doing it for you.
Is there anything in the wallet?
Yes.
What is it?
Just some pieces of paper.
I think I'll eat them.
Okay. And it's like a little picture of a funny looking man, and
just the eyes shining through Shikoku's mask, like, what the fuck, dude?
Have you ever heard the saying, worth your weight in gold?
Genuine concern. That is paper.
But if you eat enough money, because I also found some copper pieces, I will soon be worth my weight in money.
You know, with that roll, it's not hard to find. As you're like rifling through the last coat, you see like there's a word carved in common on the inside of one of like the panels of this coat rack. The word help is just carved in small letters in the side of one of these inside panels on this coat rack.
You don't say.
Do with that what you will.
Well, let me think about this for a second. I think the best thing to do is to show this to Nybrick and say, I think this is more your style.
What are you showing me? The thing that says help?
It's very, very god, very chic.
Is this your style?
You think you could match my style?
Oh yeah, thanks. And Nyrick is just gonna like just like throw it over his shoulders. Like he's not putting his arms through it. It's just like resting over his shoulders, over the jacket he's already wearing. He just gives a thumbs up.
Right. So Nybrick's found some jackets. Uri's looking for some good ones. What's Jigoku up to?
You know, Jigoku at this point is he'll be helping with fashion. He knows a thing or two about fashion, maybe.
Jukoku, I am not sure if they have your size.
What to
rude.
say? No.
Then you will grab as many coats as possible, and I shall mend them to his size.
Oh,
You know what?
is there one
There
big
is
old
one.
trenchy?
There's one big trench.
What color is it?
Good question.
Wait, Jugoku. And I I hold up whatever the hell you're going to describe, Jim.
It's yellow.
Is it
No.
mustard yellow?
Yeah. It's a giant ass rain jacket.
Oh, it's a big raincoat.
It's a
Yo,
big old-
Jigoku's gonna be so cute.
It's a mustard yellow rainbreaker trench coat. Okay.
One of the thick rubber ones.
Gore-Tex lined mustard trench coats.
Goku, this just screams at you. Like, I don't know how to describe it. This isn't just your color. You are going to be a completely different person
It's-
when you put this on.
Hey, I
We
know
need-
that show.
We need to get this on you now.
I'm going to look like a banana.
I don't know if it screams Jigoku, but it's certainly loud.
Custom. I have a
says
custom tailor
caution.
at home.
And Jigoku, he's not very good at saying no at these sorts of things. So before you know it, despite his just kind of quiet protests, something about a custom tailor at home, he's now wearing this raincoat.
You now look like a construction equipment. Congratulations, Jigoku.
Yo, he's got the
Backhoe
sledgehammer.
Caterpillar. That's you.
My question is, who's wearing coats and who's just hanging perusing?
Jigoku is
Jigoku's
wearing a
at this point.
coat. Nybrik has a coat on their shoulder. Rhea and Yuri are just tearing through this rack like
A 3.
dummies at a thrift shop. Like that's
I love it.
All right, Jigoku's primarily on damage control right now. Like, stop eating the fabrics.
I'm sorry. Do you want one for your tiny body or for your armor?
Dude, give him 2.
Is there a big floppy hat I could put over my helmet?
This is coat rack, not a hat.
Oh my god.
Fuck, GM.
There is.
This guy
There's a
falls
hat.
into a hat.
It's fitted for a gnome. I rolled a 20 on that fate. I'm just gonna say, like, a secret compartment opens up on this bitch.
It's
like,
the rack in the rack when you get into the depth of there. Okay. It's just a hat
Yeah,
box.
Dude, that 2-ply rack.
I'm just
like,
I'm just imagining we're in some weird corner of Value Village right now. But
Yes.
I don't know if you guys get Value Villages where you live. It's basically Goodwill, but not Goodwill. So yeah, they actually employ humans who can do work.
Gotcha.
Anyways, so hat.
J. Crew. This hat, it's like one of those golfers type hats. Yeah, and
it's going right on top of the helmet.
Perfectly fitted to you.
Incredible.
So everyone who decided to wear a coat, I do need you guys to make some wisdom saving throws for me.
What?
Does the hat count?
The hat does not count.
Um,
The hat was an extra.
Oh shit!
Is there a nice earth-toned fall jacket for Yuri?
Absolutely. I'd say like a nice brown leather bomber type jacket.
Oh, the summer is not much longer. And I just put this on immediately.
Nice. You said a wisdom save?
Yeah, just a wisdom save.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a 17. I rolled an 18. That's the highest wisdom save.
His
fashion sense.
That's a 10. I will say, if it's a charmy warmy though, let me done tilt you.
It's not a charm or anything. This is just a fun little fun.
Yep, 10.
All right. Jigoku and Yuri, like as you put the coat on, you just get like an uncanny sense of you just feel bad about something.
Danger.
You don't know what it is or why you feel that way or even what it's about. You just like you put the coat on, you're like, but then it goes away. Like the feeling goes away. It's just a fleeting thing. You're not in danger. You don't feel harmed or threatened. Just something felt weird when you put the coat on.
Jigoku does a little nervous like twirl. Does this coat make me look wide? The yellow. Don't know about the yellow.
Honey, you are looking slimmer than ever. You are looking so slim and so fit. And Rhea's gonna like her 2 brain cells are gonna connect in a rare moment
for a brief second before they ricochet off to other ends.
Yeah, and she's gonna be like, "Wait a minute, isn't it weird that there was a coat here that just happened to perfectly be tailored to one of our largest members?" And she's gonna be like, "No, it's fine, it's fine."
It was hidden in the back.
You're right. You're right.
I think you should take it off because it does make you look bigger.
That was rude.
That was rude. It kind of
But being bigger makes you look more intimidating. Therefore, your foes will think twice before attacking you, and then you will not have to shed blood when they do so.
Jigoku, you are like the great slug that eats the plants at night.
You're like the great thing.
So here's what happens. The moment you compare him to the great slug that eats plants at night, Jigoku just like in 2 swift movements, like whips the coat off, throws it on the ground, and then like spits to the sides.
You don't like the slugs at night.
Doug, honey, I know that you are jealous, and I can sense it because I am your best friend and you are my best friend. So what I will do is I will find a coat specifically for you.
I'm okay. Thanks.
How about it? I saw a jacket that had the arms ripped off. How would that work for you? I know you're going for less coverage.
That's so Doug. It's a denim jacket. I rule it's a denim jacket. And it's like super frayed. It was cut.
Oh yeah.
Like a snack.
No, honey, not a snack. Sometimes you have to wear clothing to cover your body, and it is not for eating. I don't think he ate it. I just
eat it.
I just love Doug's face.
Doug's just here, man.
You just want to eat it.
I just imagine Doug's sighs all the time, or goes like, "Oh," just that's the face I hear from Doug.
Rhea's gonna try and find the brightest color jacket she possibly can.
Yes.
Other than the yellow one, she's gonna definitely
like vibrant salmon.
Yes.
No. I know exactly the coat you're talking about
hot
now.
Salmon coat.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Magenta, like you find this like hot magenta salmon coat. It's like striped 3 different ways, and you're pretty sure they like crushed up pixies and fairies to get this really bright pigment. Like it just
yeah, absolutely.
Yikes!
Pretty gnarly. Be caught dead out of the Feywild in that jacket.
I mean, might be caught dead in the Feywild. That's who catches you.
Like, I have to take this off before going home, but god damn, it looks too good to leave.
Right. give me a little busy save then.
All right. All right. I rolled a 15.
Yeah, you put it on at first. You're like, ooh, you feel bad. Not sure about what. Not sure why. but like you get that sharp pang, but then it just goes away.
I'm sure it's nothing. Yeah, you guys are good, right? These guys are good, right? We're everything's fine.
Not the first time
I have not
found
felt something myself.
Azuriel is follower of Lord of Light and is wearing a hat. I think we're good.
Out of just curiosity alone, Doug's gonna try on one of the jackets.
How about it? Pick one.
The
You want to
jean
wear the
jacket.
denim one? The denim one with the sleeveless vest? Or you want something different?
Can it be bedazzled?
Yeah.
All right.
We can have bedazzle one. Let me just fate 20 just to be sure. Unless it's like a nat 1. Another nat 20? Oh my god.
I'm
What?
sorry,
Is this
GM.
a vending machine connected
this
to
is
the
just-
jacket making dimension?
This is just Schrodinger's like coat rack.
Quantum physics,
Alright.
your jacket of choice. Or hat.
So-
I don't give a shit. Nat 20,
fuck?
wisdom
You.
save.
Oh my god. Oh no. You rolled a nat 20. Even though it's like modified to a 19, I'm still going to give it to you. So, number one, this jacket is covered in meatballs.
What?
So that's the thing. Like
Meatballs?
I said meatballs, actually hooked to like nice little chains. They're like tassels all around this coat. Do what you will with those.
You didn't say bedazzled with what? No.
And as you're putting the jacket on, you hear the faintest voice in the back of your head. Help! Just the word help.
Start eating the meatballs.
Not supposed to talk with my mouth open. My mama raised me right.
And I think I'm going to completely ignore the cry for help.
I'm not gonna lie. You hear a little bit more crying, like when you eat a meatball. Like it's so subtle. You could easily not hear it.
I think the best way to handle is I'm going to eat the meatball, but then my chewing's going to slow down. I'm going to listen. Do I hear it? No, I think I'm going to eat another meatball.
All right.
I'm going to
What?
keep doing this. Well,
Very-
Nick, I'm me looking around while I'm eating them. Have you ever been in a place where you see something and you feel like you should say something, but you're going to choose not to like not be in that situation anymore?
Fuck.
That's my Doug.
Incredible.
Have you guys seen like the Poplars Futurama episode?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining right now.
I don't think I have. I do love Futurama though.
It's good.
So like they find this planet and there's all these like lagoons filled with these delicious, almost like fried bite-sized snacks, and they just taste like crack. And then they like market them and bring them back to Earth. It's like everyone needs to eat poplars, and like everyone's just eating poplars. They just find out like it's the planet where this like war race has been laying their baby eggs.
Oh
and, like,
no!
If you give them like 3 days without eating them, they start talking. It's so bad. I highly recommend the Poplars episode. It's so good. They're like, you can't kill them. They're like eating them. They're so addictively delicious. That just reminded me of that.
Addictively delicious. That's
Reminded me of that so bad. They're like, no, don't. He's like, save us, meatball jacket.
Meatball jacket.
Do I hear this or no? Or is it just because they passed the save?
It's because Doug got a nat 20 on the wisdom save.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
Go Doug.
So that was silly. Anything else before you guys pick up sticks and keep going?
How many meatballs would you say are on the jacket?
So
sounds like none now, right, Doug? How many meatballs did you eat?
There's 81 meatballs on this jacket.
There's 81 meatballs on this jacket.
A lot of meatballs. It's great. Doug's just gonna keep wearing it until he runs out of meatballs.
That is an aggressive fashion statement. Is all
My
I'm
question:
saying.
how do you get to the ones on the back? You take it off? You just try to.
Oh my gosh.
Not getting a whole lot of gifts
think
for
we cut
meatball
out for a
jacket.
second.
Oh no!
We're good.
Oh,
How do we get to the ones on the back?
Yeah, on the back of the coat.
I feel like I'm pretty flexible.
All right,
Got them
doing it the hard way.
limbed.
I love it. Yep. So, if you want to eat all these meatballs, feel free.
Oh, I will.
You're gonna be pretty full. Definitely
That's the
feeling
goal.
pretty full. Dude,
That
you
way
probably
I
this
can
is
take,
great.
Like a nice little nap.
So we show up to this coat rack, and we just watch somebody just shoving fistfuls of meatballs into their mouth.
Doug, honey, can I grab one of those for Jefferson? He's looking
What a
hungry.
trip.
This is the jacket that smelled like mothballs. It was meatballs the whole time.
It's the one that's like in the very back that I cannot reach.
All right, thank you very much. I'm gonna pluck off a meatball for Jefferson.
Hell yeah.
For you.
No, I'm suspicious of that, especially since it's been on the side of the road for who knows how long.
I'm also gonna mention no one else saw this fucking jacket.
Ah,
Well, that's nice. I think I will leave it, but I will let Jefferson have one because we are best friends. Trust me. And you know what? I appreciate that with all my heart. And I love
My
you.
real friend.
Oh, well, and I am your real friend. However, I actually am so full. I had so much.
Nice.
He's just gonna be like, oh, no. You're resigned to Jefferson.
Jefferson likes meatballs. Dude, what cat doesn't like meatballs?
Peru.
Weird cats. That's what cats. So let's go ahead and roll one more d4. How many hours pass here? Unless anyone else has anything to chime in before I put you guys back on the road.
Unless anyone's opposed, to just throw the meat rack. Yeah, the meat rack in the middle of the road. Make sure no one misses this in case they need a coat for the winter.
Giving back to really a glorious man.
They should burn that since they screamed for help, but I think we'll be okay.
What?
What? Everybody, what?
What is?
It's fine. I don't really feel like turning around, so let's just go.
No, Doug. I would love for you to elaborate on that. What do you?
It's late. I'm tired. Maybe it's late, but I am tired. I had a lot of meatballs. I want to take a nap. You're asking me a lot of questions right now. It's very invasive.
Well, it's very crucial.
Very invasive.
What do you mean? They were screaming for help. That concerns me, and I'm sure you could see how that would be concerning.
No.
That does sound important. Who was screaming for help?
Yeah, everyone, do we think this is just Doug, or what do we think about that?
No, actually, hold on. Chigoki's gonna roll it.
It sounds like a toss of the dice.
Oh, no.
Odds, they're crazy. It's even. No, odd. Yeah. It's just Doug.
Hey.
Speaking of dice, how are those brass dice doing? Hanging in there?
Question.
When you eat.
You just ate a lot of meatballs on top of those dice, Doug.
Brass dice, brass coins, meatballs. What's the difference?
I mean, in a dietary sense, a lot.
Love it.
Listen, for sure you may think, one of those things has more protein, but the other one may have zinc. You never consider
Honestly,
those.
I think the only thing they have in common is that they're in your digestive tract.
They're nouns.
I think that's their common denominator at this point.
Yeah. Well, if I take a nap and I drink some coffee, we shouldn't have an issue, but I don't have any coffee right now.
Well, I made sure no one will miss the coats, and we can maybe find coffee.
Now everyone can see the coats.
Maybe the next stop will have coats too, and coffee.
Coats and coffee.
Hey, I'm gonna assume that everything's fine.
Night does begin to settle in as you guys trek forward. You can tell you're getting closer to your destination. Every now and then you can see a possible, distant smoke trail on the horizon in the direction that you're going. Indication that, civilization may be approaching. And as night passes, or as night rolls in, let's put it that way, night rolls in, some fog starts pouring in like per usual. Has been out in these parts. Temperature gets a little bit lower. You can feel the dew point hit. Things just get a little dew everywhere on the ferns. And my question would be, what do you guys do? Camp? Keep trudging on?
I can see fine at night if we would like to keep going. It seems trouble only finds us when we stop.
Agreed.
That is true. And
Nybrik,
it looks like we're pretty close.
Azariel? Shall we continue through the night, or do you want to stop?
I have no qualms myself, for I shall light the way
I've rested enough. We continue.
Nybrik?
Cliff. Have you slept?
Nybrik slept. We basically asked Nybrik, do you want to stop and rest tonight, or do you want to ride through the night? And then I think Rhea just asked Nybrik directly, have you actually ever slept?
I've slept before, yeah, for sure. I'm good, though. We can keep marching. I can see in the dark, too.
Sleeping thing.
Okay.
Yeah, try that.
Okay, because it's just sometimes I look at you and you look like you're asleep, but I just feel like you're not. I just have this weird feeling.
Okay.
Why are you tucking me in the back of the car? You worried about it?
Okay, well, to each his own. Since you are my best friend, I will just say you can do whatever you want. And I will support you in that. So.
And that means the world to me.
That would be nice. Nybrik, would it help if I sang you a song? Doug pointed out that that sometimes helps people get to sleep.
But we're not going to sleep, as I'm eating hardtack.
I'm just concerned about Nybrik because, sleep deprivation, it can do crazy things. Trust me, I know.
I don't sleep either.
Yeah, Yuri, I'm also concerned about you as well. Now that you bring it up. Yeah, there are several reasons why I'm concerned about you, but that is one of them.
Maybe Nybrik is just an elf like me.
Sure.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Well, maybe we can table that when we get to our destination.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone want any hardtack or bugs?
Oh, bugs.
Or bugs?
Yes.
Yeah, buddy, I'll take some bugs for sure.
Oh, your friend might want some. Does your big old crawly thing like to eat other bugs?
Yeah.
And I just like reach in my pocket, and there's just handfuls of random bugs I've been grabbing while we've been walking.
Are they still alive?
Some, I'm sure. Some probably no.
Goku's gonna pick through these bugs. Probably end up.
Your kid comes home and his lunchbox is full of bugs. The ones who are still standing are standing.
Nybreak picks through the handful of bugs to find the live ones and just holds them until they crawl down his sleeve and then just goes back to normal.
It's like a 5-legged spider. You know?
Oh, yeah.
There's some thrashing under his coat.
Well, at least your friend
Are
is
you
not
just
hungry.
a ferret in a suit?
A ferret?
He doesn't
Yes,
smell like a
ferrets
dead
thrash.
snake.
Yeah.
That is true. They have a particular musk about them.
Fucking
Those
ferrets.
and foxes.
I always thought
But
ferrets smelled like...
thrash. So I was just curious if you were a ferret.
Nope. Not as far as I know, but I guess we can't really rule anything out.
Fair enough.
If he was ferret, he would be sleeping a lot more too.
And I would
guess
smell
you
like
could
corn
say
chips.
Yes.
Ferrets enough. Huh.
I don't understand.
It was a word joke. Ah! Ha ha ha! Good one.
You don't understand either, Jugoku.
No, you always for the next 15 minutes just trying to explain the intricacies of just like wordplay and puns.
But you don't even probably remember what they said.
No, we're past that.
Okay.
I like it.
It sounds like we're marching through the night, GM.
Cool. I like it. Go ahead and roll me a survival check for this, and we'll see how it goes. And roll me animal handling.
I will
Nice.
guide you. I will guide you both times.
I rolled a 20 on Survivey Wivey. Do you want me to do the
I
animal
guess
handly
that is
wandlies
funny,
as well?
Just driving the carriage, sure. It
Drive
might
that
be.
carriage off a cliff. Whoa!
So I guess my question is it shark bait or is it Doug? Because I've got a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Yuri's not driving anything.
Doug's a great driver.
Doug should take this one. I don't know.
I'm down with Doug taking that. But shark bait, animal handling.
Well, she's occupied with Jefferson, so she really doesn't care.
Kind of like this. I want to mess with Jefferson, but Jefferson is not a real animal. So the animal that got messed with is like not really in front of you. Unless, you know what? Let me roll a fate 20 just in case. Just in case. Nope. Okay.
She's trying to get him to enjoy belly rubs. And it's just really not going well for her. He doesn't want belly rubs, but she can't help him. She can't help herself.
Poor cat. So with a 20 on the survival and a nat 20 on the animal handling, which is just fucking crazy. Good rolls. I'm going to say that you guys make it through the night without incident, which is pretty impressive. I will say at some point during the night, you did see that big crab out there looking. Based on your location, like as you guys traveled a bit, it seems to be near where you guys last camped, where all those crabs were slain with warning shots. But that's just kind of where it was when you guys saw it. You guys were at least a day's ride away at that point, kind of seeing a form hovering over the treetops in that direction. And I'm going to say with that, you guys see the beginnings of a town open up as you guys come to the end of a dirt road, and you do see that the road begins to become more cobbled, and eventually that cobble kind of changes to a little bit more of a brick pattern, and you guys start pulling into the town of Costana. You can see behind the town is a great lake. It just goes until you just can't see anything else. And to the left and to the right of the lake, you can see the steep mountain ranges, kind of at the edge of your view there. You can see a little bit of the mountain bowl. And yeah, let me just pull you into a little town backdrop. And I guess my question for the party would be, what would be your choices or your decisions upon getting close to a town? You've been riding through the night. Let's see how many hours it might take riding by day to get to town.
Jar's on mute. Yuri would definitely pipe up as soon as like the lights of town in the distance would be visible. If we hurry, we can catch the bar before it closes.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm out of spirits. And I just kind of give this like look over to Zariel for convincing me that their spirits were greater than my spirits.
That's pretty great.
This looks like the perfect place for me to find my future wife.
I see in this courtyard.
Yeah, it's early in the afternoon, or not. It's late in the morning when you guys start seeing signs of the town, and probably around noon by the time you guys get there.
Yuri's time estimate
finally here.
way off.
Ria's gonna pull out her little horn and play a little tune.
All right. Is it a cool tune?
She's vibing. I don't know. Is it a cool tune? Should I roll?
Sure. Perform it.
How good
Play
is
a
this
tune.
tune?
It's pretty solid
tune.
tune.
Solid tune.
Yeah, I'd say you're ripping that lute or flute, whatever it is.
It's a little horn.
A little horn? Okay. Yeah, it's got some crab claw marks on it, but it still holds a pretty good note.
All right. Thriving.
So you guys are like announcing your presence with this cool horn. You guys are just rolling into this town. The town itself, it's a pretty, I would say, pretty typical for this type of period. One thing of note is there's no real walls on the town, and the town is a little bit fledgling. You can see that there's still houses and buildings that are in various states of construction. Folks seem to still be trickling into this area. You see a lot of new construction, let's put it that way.
Oh, nice.
There is a port, and you can see some ships at the far end, off in the distance, by the lake. And the land is relatively flat here, and most of the trees have been cleared away. So you got some pretty decent sight lines here.
All right.
All right, guys, we should do our best not to let this place burn to the ground. It looks new.
That is true. And you know what, Yuri? You're going to love this. I think since we found our initial contact in a bar, it's got to be in the same place, right? We just got to go back to a bar. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, do we know like who we're looking for here?
You do. The contact was a Sir Jerome Shedwick, quote unquote governor of Costana.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, the best place to gather information is at a local bar. So I mean, we can just stop by, drop in. You know?
I can definitely find the bar that would have information, but if they are as big as they were told to be, I doubt they will be in the bar.
I mean,
Yuri thinks this is profound. So
Incredible.
revelation, as it were. I will say, I can find that bar that has mercs in it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Very nice.
You'll see Yuri, like, if no one's guiding this mission, it will be going towards the mercenary prone bar. But I, as a player, do not give a shit. I'm happy if we just go knock on the governor's garden gate, or whatever the hell he has. Or she. Or they.
What would you like to do?
What should we do? Should we go to that bar that I smell?
It looks like there's a pretty gnarly bar nearby.
You're right. You probably do smell that bar.
Ria's gonna like link arms with Yuri, and she's gonna be like, "Let's go! I am totally down to clown," and she's gonna like skip vigorously toward the bar.
I guess we're going this way. And unless anybody's opposed, then we goes.
All right.
Not at all.
So, is anyone here not able to read Common? Just curious.
Have we established if Yuri can read? I think I've literally said he cannot.
We've established that he
Yuri cannot read. Yuri cannot read.
Yeah.
Just for player flavor, just getting an idea of who can read signs and who can't.
Yuri
So
can
that's great.
smell establishment vibe. That is about it.
So,
I know that Doug, his language is plant.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Very
say
good.
Doug can't read.
Chigoku can read. He's into literature and stuff. Calligraphy. So he'd probably just be reading the signs off for people.
Ria,
okay.
Ria can read, but she chooses not to.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that Doug cannot read, but he's gonna lie and say that he can.
Very nice.
It sounds like Jigoku is just really excited about like reading off all these signs.
He's having a great time. Like,
so Jigoku, I'll just message it to you on Discord for fun, for flavor. So that's the first one that you guys get to.
That
First
one
building.
there? Fried fish.
Fried fish?
That is all the sign reads. There's nothing more, nothing less. Simple.
No, I knew that.
Elegant.
I knew that. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that.
It's good.
Yeah.
Do you think that
I
is
know.
the store's
I know.
name or just one of the services they offer?
Well, obviously.
I think it is both. More interestingly, that sign there, the one down that shady alleyway, that one is Papa John's Cheesy Loaves. It looks like they also have a jewelry section and pawn. Let's not go there. I don't get good feelings from that one. And that over there is the Rough Riders pub.
Is the Rough Riders where I've been sniffing my way to?
Yeah.
I
Almost
think the Rough
assuredly.
Riders is where we will get information from folks like ourselves. Which may or may not be what we want.
What's a little more rabble rousing? No, so long as we're together.
Oh, that's great. Well, give me a moment to move you guys over to some Rough Riders pub action. That's so silly. Bleep, bleep, bleep. As far as the folk that you've been seeing in town, around town. You definitely see a lot of humans here. Some halflings. The occasional orc. And you see a couple elves. No wood elves, Uri, but just just regular elves, some half elves,
Some city folk,
and you would know that your kind is you're not near where typically your kind is.
from the Appalachian Elf Mountains. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to go relieve myself. I will be back soon. Find us a table, and I just put my water skin on. I just reach it out. Anybody gonna grab it?
Goku will take it.
Please fill this with something different. And I'll be right back.
Alright, now less than 10, it's gonna be tea.
Give yourself more credit. Less than 15.
You're right. Something different. Jacoku's like, yes. Love this map. Desecrated church off in the distance. Nah.
Pretty good.
No. Oh no.
Yuri's back after relieving himself.
Welcome back. You're gonna get some tea.
I just empathize with Yuri so hard.
Yeah, you said something different.
So upset.
I know. It's gonna be really bad.
You're just gonna get like enough negative affinity to just turn into an anti-party member, like just a villain for the other team. It's gonna be great. Who the fuck is this recorder boy?
So this recorder boy, who may or may not look like Edward
That's a
Eldrick,
proper flute. That's like that's a legit flutie. All right.
Looks like a table leg. Minus the flute, this guy actually comes flying through the door of this establishment, the Rough Riders pub. The double doors fly open. There's splinters of wood, debris, and broken glass as you just catch his form flying out forcefully out of this bar. He does a back tumble, and let's just see if he sticks the landing here. I'll roll a d20 to see if he sticks the landing. He does not. No, he ends up in a crumpled heap on the ground, covered in dust. His flute no longer seen on his character token. And that's your introduction to this bar.
Oh yeah, now they know how to have a good time here. And Bree's gonna bust through the doors.
Are we sure we're at the right bar? Yes, you kick the door
So
open.
you can see that halfling is like kind of like trying to get up, trying to like dust himself off in the background. Ray, as you bust through this door, the entire bar goes silent. Just everyone stops and it's just staring at you.
She's like gonna stop for a minute. She's like, well, are we getting this party started or what?
So one of the Feywild creatures? Hear a distant mumbling from over on like the left hand side. of the bar from one of the tables. Just is. Who is that? Should she be here?
Look, we're new in town, okay? We're just here to have a good time. I mean, we're on a mission. We're on a mission. However, we are not opposed to having a good time. And yeah.
I would like to offer a fallen Edward Elric a meatball.
No! Yeah, you're looking scruffier than normal.
Ray. All right, roll me something if you want to find a seat. And then Doug, roll me a I don't know, a comfort check for halfling boy, a meatball check. What would I want you to roll for that?
Constitution or something? Like, what is the? Is it to gesture it out to them?
Yeah,
it's just a charisma, just a straight charisma, probably.
Give me
right?
a charisma. Give me charisma.
Or you can keep the die on that,
Danny. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep that. You give him a solid. Oh my god.
Either way.
You have instant affinity with this halfling. This halfling fucking loves meatballs.
You rolled 20 twice.
I love meatballs.
I like it when they scream.
Just imagine Doug was saving one of the good ones and just here you go.
So, Ray, would you want to try to bring this party to the bar or to the tables?
To the bar, immediately to the bar, and then what would you like me to roll for that?
Roll me a charisma, just to see what's your presence here. You've already given a pretty strong introduction that you're here to party, you're here to drink. Nobody's challenged you on that yet. And I'm curious.
So she rolled a 9. Yeah.
Nice.
She's
nice.
Lukewarm. Yeah.
So, you get a couple people that scooch over a little bit. You know when people are really spaced out at an establishment and they're taking up way too much space, not clearing away for a large party. You know, some people scoot over. But my question is, Nybrik and Azrael and Jigoku, are you with Doug in the fallen meatball comrade, or are you inside behind Ray?
Jigoku's moving in behind Ray.
Yeah, same for Nybrik.
I will be staying with the fallen comrade.
Okay.
Because I do not trust the meatball.
And what about Uri?
I just came in from peeing around the corner on the building.
Beautiful.
And I'm looking for my hopefully newly filled water skin that I've set Jigoku to manage.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
everyone.
Cool.
That's
Excellent,
my prerogative.
excellent.
I figure
So,
people will stab me or they won't.
I like it. No one really gives you any strange looks. Maybe it's weird, but nobody's gaze lingers on you, Uri. Azrael gets definitely a couple lingering gazes, but no challenges or threats to hostility. Nybrik just kind of slithers in here with no issue. And so the bartender is this gentleman here. He looks like he's making his way over to you guys to see what it is you're going to be ordering. But in the meantime, Doug,
this guy looks so Greek.
He's definitely a little Greek looking, isn't he?
A beautiful beard. All right.
Your meatball is just super appealing. You don't even know, man. This halfling, he just this dusty hand reaches up, gingerly picks it from your grasp, and it touches his lips, and he finds bliss. It's just nutrition to his wary lips.
I know it.
It's good stuff.
I know it.
Let me find
Or Azrael, tell him about the God of Light.
There
you go.
Yes! Child, you shall be redeemed by the Lord of Light now that you have partaken from his sacrament that has been blessed by that of the Holy Coat-Rat. You shall become one of his blessed children. Congratulations, young blonde man.
As he's standing up, he's like, I'm not a child, and I have a name.
We've all been
But you
touched
could
by the
be.
Lord of Light.
We've all been children once, and now you are but a child of the Lord.
I got touched by the Lord of the Light last night. I got touched real good.
And how was it?
Hot.
Wow. This Lord Light guy, he gets around, doesn't he? Wow.
Yes, he has many children everywhere that have been blessed by the touch of his... Wait, what are you thinking about?
I don't really know, but I think I'm just gonna keep what I got. It sounds like you guys do a lot of touching, lot of real closeness there in your face.
Put my arm around him. I'm gonna put my arm around Mr. Meatball Man.
Oh hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
That meatball is really good. You got meatballs hanging from your jacket. Is that what I just ate?
Yeah, all complimentary of the Lord of the Light.
That meatball was really good, but now that I know it came from your jacket, I might have to roll a wisdom save. Fuck! The meatballs look really good. Okay.
Dude's sustenance drained lips or whatever the fuck you said, Gio.
Parched.
I'm going to guide him, and I'm just going to do this like hand motion, cool like prayer thing. And dear Lord of Light, please bless this man so that he might be guided through these choices that he is about to take as he embarks on the path of your enlightenment.
Choices. It's a meatball. What should I be choosing something?
Yes, your dipping sauce.
You would be the most aggressive side spinner on the block.
What do you got?
You just come around the corner and you
just like presents a tray of various sauces with no context.
Bro, you got meatball sauce?
I can.
I'm going to grab one of the meatballs and I'm going to squeeze it in my hand.
No, dip.
This is weird. He looks at you, Doug, like, do you have meatball sauce?
So here, actually, let me ask you something unrelated. Let's change the topic just a little bit. I feel like, you know what? I can understand why you might be uncomfortable in a situation like this. So let's talk about something else. I'm looking for someone.
Okay.
This mayor, or is it? I believe. You seen this guy?
A mayor?
I think it was the governor.
The governor.
Oh, the
governor. I know who that is. Yeah, he's a real prick. His name's Jerome. He's not even a governor. He just calls himself that. I guess because he's wealthy. I don't know.
Should we murder him?
When you're wealthy, you get to do that. No.
You came this way, right?
Yeah.
He just points to the alleyway that you guys came. There's a big mansion and a bunch of fancy gardens and stuff over there. That's the estate over there. That's where he lives. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have a drawing of him?
No, but I'm sure somebody does, but not me. But anyways,
why were you thrown out of the bar?
Oh, because I won. But I really was accused of cheating. But really, I didn't cheat. We were playing arm wrestling. I was accused of cheating during a display of strength at arm wrestling. Bets were placed, and the rule of no magic was enforced, as always. But I still won. And I was accused of cheating and was thrown out. And didn't stick the landing, actually. But
diabolical.
It's not a bad gig. And
Did you get your winnings?
No, I didn't. But the bets were cast, and I never forget a face. And he just has this like wry grin on him. He pulls up this chair from like some random like porch, like you know how like a Cracker Barrel type porch has got chairs and shit. He just kind of like climbs into this chair, which is like way too big for him, and he's sitting on it and he's rocking back and forth, and he's just watching the bar. I'll collect my winnings.
No, we shall collect them now.
They never see me coming.
We're brothers of light now, man.
You know,
we'll light this place on fucking fire.
Yuri, get that girl. We're getting this man's winnings now.
I mean, do you believe that I won?
Yes.
I just told you that I won. You have no proof that I won.
You're a brother of light. You're partaking in the sacraments. Why would you have any reason to lie?
I don't. I was just really curious that you guys were just willing to trust that a halfling won an arm wrestling competition. I kind of like you guys.
Yeah, because we're brothers. Brothers now.
Okay. We are the best friends here now.
You guys like placing bets?
Brothers of light and balls.
You guys got money?
Not no more. No.
No, I give all mine to the tithe for the Lord of Light.
Sometimes.
I did swallow some bronze pieces.
Shit. You guys ever do any gambling? I like gambling.
Yes. Would you like to play a game? I know.
Yeah, sure.
So I need to wait until I pass my bowels to spend any money.
Wow. That's why.
That's why.
Use your imagination. I think you can figure it out.
Okay. You know?
Okay. Here's how my game works. Do you have something you can either throw or shoot?
Yeah.
Excellent. Perfect. Okay. How many paces away are you comfortable throwing or shooting?
Pretty nimble.
So, 100 paces? 300 paces? 30 paces? You choose.
100 of my paces would probably be just fine.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
So here is the game. This is how I got this bow. So you and I, we go across 200 paces away, and we each fire one shot, and we go until there's only one left. The winner takes everything. I'm just super happy. Like, this is a great time. Someone's going to play Monopoly with me. No one plays Monopoly with me.
That game.
It's high stakes. And I just nod.
Yeah, he's going to be like, no, I'm not going to play that game, but there's probably a bunch of people in that bar that will.
Oh. Okay. I'll see if someone else has a bow.
Sorry, I play by different rules.
What games do you like?
You know, the kind where we get to roll dice or place bets.
Oh, I have a perfect game. And I'd set my pack down like fast, just and I start digging in it. And I pull out this little like wooden box that's folded and latched. This is a fun game.
Now that's more like it.
Oh, and I start digging around, and there's some like super worn out. It looks like a stack of some kind of cards. I have these. I also won them from the game I described.
How excited he is right now.
I'm holding a chess box and a deck of cards.
So I guess my question would be, if he's interested in playing a game with you, you're outside in the street, would you entertain that out there? Or would you...
Yuri doesn't give a shit. He would just like put it down on the sidewalk, like, okay.
Yuri, a moment, please.
Not sneakily at all.
Yuri, Perhaps
halfling
you
is just
should collect
watching.
his winnings inside and help him do such, so then you could win more from him.
That does not sound like a game.
You get to shoot people if they say no.
I
Actually need help collecting my winnings. I was just going to wait for everyone to leave the bar and just murk whoever it is that bet against me that didn't pay out. But
Why wait? Why not do it now?
because they haven't left yet, and I'm not allowed back in.
So if I bring you in, you will get stabbed.
I mean, they might.
I see no other reason that you should not go and collect your winnings now. I can peel you.
We could, but I mean, I'm not going to kill anybody. They bet against me and they lost, but then they said they weren't going to pay because I cheated, but I didn't cheat. So I'm just figured I'd get it from them when they left. Right?
Why not get it now? We don't have to kill anyone, but we can
I'm
definitely
not allowed
throw
in
their
the
face
bar.
into a table. I'll bring you in. You will be under my protection.
Okay. I mean, they usually only kick me out for a day. I usually can come back the day after. But
I will pack up my chessboard.
So
put the pieces together. Okay. It sounds like we will be inside.
He just puts a hand up. He's like, "Why don't you pop a seat? Explain me the rules. You got a booklet, instructions. I've played a lot of games, but usually they're all different. Walk me through it."
Yes. There is a piece of parchment inside, very well worn. I think it is on emerald hide. The brother of the man I killed to get this told me how the game works. You take these pieces here, and they move like this, and I show the different movements, and you kill those pieces. And the man who kills that piece wins.
Gotcha. You know what? Let's figure it out. And before I pan over to everyone else at the bar, the halfling will be like, "So what's your all's names?"
Best you call me Yuri.
Yuri.
That was the most suspicious answer.
And Jigoku is out there, and right? And maybe
no, he had it inside.
He's committing blasphemy.
Literally, yes.
Doug was, and Azrael as well, right? He'd probably ask Azrael as well, and just see, what's your name?
My name? I am Azrael, servant of the Lord of the Light, first of his name, biggest of wings.
Biggest of wings. That's what I heard. It's really
nice.
And he's like, "Well, everybody calls me Half Pint, and I kind of like the name. It's nice and unassuming, so you can call me that. But I recognize your patches. You work for Darkwater. That's interesting."
Subcontracted.
Subcontracted. Oh, nice.
Hot time. I thought I would just be healing people, but for once I get to stab them.
You guys sure are rowdy. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and pan to everybody else in the bar. The bartender, Leslie, comes around. "Name's Leslie. Welcome to the Rough Riders pub. I'd say don't cause trouble, but trouble happens. So don't make me have to drag you out, either because you're unconscious or because you've caused a lot of problems, like that halfling that cheats every time.
Every goddamn time.
What do you be having?" And he just looks at y'all.
Leslie, it is so good to meet you. I
Whoa.
will have a bottle of your finest.
Whoa.
We are about to get a huge payout, so just put it on my tab.
You know what?
That's a reasonable reaction.
It's not even supposed to be here today.
If you're paying, I don't care if it's a joke. Okay, whatever. You paying? How are you paying?
Just put it on my tab. I'll come in and pay later.
I don't know you.
No, we're on a job. Don't worry. You know what? And between me and you, since you are my best friend, I will tell you we are currently on a job for the governor, I think. And we're gonna he's gonna pay us big time, so do not worry. I will tell you with my whole heart and soul, we will come back and pay. Do not worry.
Promises are all well and good, and I recognize your patches, but that doesn't mean you drink for free. Anyone else in your group have gold? Just kind of looks at everyone else at the bar. Silver, copper.
Gold. And I would like a strong herbal tea. I wanted an herbal tea.
Dude, you're doing a decaf tea for Yuri. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me is I rolled a 3 for
All right.
Tea, you said.
It's bad.
You might find tea at the bar on the other side of town, Jorah's place. Jorah's Friend Zone Tavern. He's known to have many easy drinks.
Well, what would you recommend then? For someone a little rough around the edges, gruff, snapshot with a bow and hailing from the woods, skin like bark.
As a player, I'm trying not to laugh at the skin like bark. I'm like, put some lotion on.
Skin like bark. You just bottle of lotion on the counter.
So
silver.
Bad. Is your friend a dryad?
Yeah.
You should probably not get a new friend.
Dude, he's gonna like recommend something wild for you, like a 4 horsemen or something, or like a really gnarly stout.
Yeah. Perfect.
If you get me a 4 horsemen, Yuri would be very happy.
Yeah, we're getting Yuri a 4 horsemen.
How much will that run me?
It's my go-to bar stumper drink when I was in my 20s. What 4 horsemen? They're like,
you should make it 4.
I mean, are you paying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll
really
charge you
4 horsemen.
Be a silver piece each for those drinks.
Nice.
So 4 silver for 4 horsemen.
Perfect. I like that. Yeah. Honestly, we'll probably tip and cough over a gold.
All right. Cool. It's a pretty decent tip. So he makes them heavy with that tip for sure.
Yeah.
He passes them out. You from the south? Talking to you, Chikoku. Where are you from?
I do hail from far from here. I was too young to remember the name of the town that I grew up in. And that is my excuse, because I never came up with it.
You off the boat, or are you a local? Whatever that means.
You could call me local. Just past one of the southern ranges. A small secluded town. Peaceful. Not many like me. I stood out in the crowd. Too big.
Good chap.
Too big.
It's an interesting coat you have, but alas,
like it? Does it make me look wide?
Bright. Definitely shows the confidence. And you wear it in a battle?
I do. I will. It makes me feel powerful.
Nice. Well, we don't see a lot of your folk up here, but I've interacted with some of the orc folk down the south. I've never had any issues, and we just serve drinks. So if your coin is as good as it's been, we're gonna have no problems.
No problems from me. I detest violence. Art.
Really?
Yes. It is not to my liking. I'd rather resolve things with poetry or deeper mutual understanding. Though there are not many poets, and so I suppose this bat of mine works well enough when it fails.
He surprisingly is about this. He's got
finally.
I like it. A warrior that can paint with words. The same way he can fight with a sword, eloquently. Happy to have you. And he looks at Nyberic. And you?
Yeah.
Never seen a mask like that before. Are you okay? Are you...
Oh, no, thank you. I don't really associate with the help.
No, to each their own. It's very interesting. You from around here?
No.
No. But with your badges, you must hail from Darkwater down in Raverna.
Sure, why not?
Sure. I see. I understand. Well, enjoy your drink. And he just kind of pushes it to you.
Or just like slides it to the side.
Yeah. So we got Ray, Nyberic, Jigoku. Is that the only 3 folks in here currently?
Yeah.
I think. All right. At this point, he's bussing the bar counter, at range and stuff, taking the occasional order from folks, and you've got some other folks in here that are just the normal rabble, some brawling, nothing crazy, no big bar fights, but
Yet. Give us
Yeah.
an hour. No.
yeah. But what's your strat? What's your strat here? What do you guys want to do at the bar crowd?
I'll say once the chess game is done, probably come inside, but that could be 10 days.
I hope it's not. Now that we've got a nice 4 horsemen to fill up this flask, which is just gonna be so silly. Pungent, very pungent. Jigoku's probably going to be like spitting small lines of wisdom, trying to find somebody smart who might know where to point the group. Like, I don't know, let's go with that old classic, like, to the bartender, like, they say the village that separates its scholars from its warriors will have its thinking done by cowards, and its fighting done by fools. What do you make of this? Like, just the dumbest. Probably doesn't understand.
I think to that, well, we probably have more scholars than warriors around these parts, and since there's no real standing military force, a lot of merc groups that some folks hire. Really, it's about who has coin, and it's pretty dangerous out there. So, don't know if it's really relevant out in these parts. But it sounds profound.
Jigoku like finishes filling the water skin. Is just gonna stand up quietly, politely push in his chair, and leave to go bring the drink.
Good talk.
Yeah, just like, oh damn it, I missed my shot.
That's great.
Yeah, exactly. Just fuck. I tried. I said exactly what he told me to say.
That's great.
He will probably leave a gold behind for Rhea, because I don't even know if you have gold. You're like, I want the fanciest drink, and you just show up like, put it on my tab. So you'd probably find there's like a gold left at the counter, like a gold or 2. I'll do
Rhea's like never experienced rejection, so she's just like, what do you mean no?
You're like, this
So
works
weird.
every time.
Yeah.
Jigoku bought you a 4 horseman.
Jigoku, and this is why you are my best friend. And I just like, she's getting like emotional. She's like,
Oh,
I knew that there was good in this world up until now, but like you have really just shown me the light and the way, and I just like I cannot tell you how indebted I am to you, and I appreciate you.
You have done well by me. Hand on the shoulder. You are a dear.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm technically a goat, but I do appreciate that. And you know, again, you are my best friend, so I do appreciate the kind words.
Right.
And she's gonna just crush that 4 horsemen.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Nice. Yep,
Right, you are goated.
She's literally goated with the sauce. Yeah.
When's the last time you ate?
When's the last time? Ideally now, but it seems as that's not the case.
No,
Roll
she
me a
doesn't need to.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
Just to see how you're doing after slamming a 4 horseman.
All right, where's she at?
I'm gonna get you in here, Yuri.
Oh God, oh Jesus. All right, so you rolled a 15.
Dude, you're doing pretty good. Like, you slam it down. You probably
You bleat? No!
goat burp bleat noise, if that's okay.
Yeah,
It sounded funny to me. Yuri, roll me an intelligence check, and I will roll an intelligence check. And we'll see who wins.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Intelligank. I wonder if I have proficiency on anything smart. I don't think so.
4 horsemen sounds disgusting.
It's pretty harsh. It's a
I
little
didn't
harsh.
see what it was, but that's terrible.
Natural 20, sir.
So I rolled a nat 1. Dude.
Some things that are not legal happened in this game.
I is convinced that you are a board game master. So, like, he sets up, he thinks he knows this game. He's like, yeah, I've heard of it. And you just smoke him, man. You fucking break this guy in this game. He's actually a little butthurt about how bad he got beat, you know, by some wood elf. He's almost smitten with just the experience.
I'm gonna give him
that he is beat.
I've got to spit him some vague, nonsensical proverb.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, let me think of something stupid. Okay, here we go. Based on his like bullshit he was spouting while we were playing, I'll just say, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything.
Yes.
Great.
He'll pull you in and be like, you usually these good at these games?
It's practice. Just like with the bow. I never miss.
Never miss. I like it. We can make a lot of money off of this, you know.
Fucking instantly.
I already have a job to complete. But once that is done, how can I find you?
Easy to find me around here. Just ask for Half Pint.
Just check the gutters.
You know what else you could make a lot of money doing?
Watch the roof.
Serving the Lord of Light in his honor, you get many jobs and many people tip you in their tithe for their protection.
Right.
So, are you doing it for the tithe? Are you doing it? What's the goal?
A new bow.
A new bow.
Yes, he will get a new bow for serving the Lord of Light. You can be taller for serving the Lord of Light.
Like being small.
What?
Anything you want, the Lord of Light can provide.
Yeah, I have to serve the Lord of Light so he doesn't set me on fire again.
Oh.
Precisely.
Quite the jokesters.
Oh no, I'm serious. I'm gonna just lift up my jacket, my new burn marks.
Can I give
medical
you
attention.
one more piece of advice before I go and rejoin my
please,
companions?
Mr. Yuri, anything.
My last piece of advice, for you've been kicked out. A frog does not drink upon the pond at which it lives. And I just like pat.
I don't know how accurate that is.
He's just gonna sit down and just.
He's just
Look,
gonna
His
ponder
wicked
at
Yuri
you.
proverbs.
He's just gonna sit there and look into the ground. He doesn't know what to say. He's just you got him. You got him with that one. Yes, their eyes. Yes. You've stooped him, man. He's just sitting there. He just got spanked by some wood elf who he's pretty sure can't read on some like cryptically challenging board game.
I had him
like,
read me
shogi.
the note. The like he read me the rules. I was like, oh, but what do you call it when the one that has the ears in the snout moves like this?
Yeah. He basically explained to you how shogi works, and then you spanked him with it.
You destroyed him.
Yeah.
I think they call it dragon chess.
Hey.
But yeah.
So he's off in La La Land at this point in time, just digesting your parting words. What do for the rest of the party?
I mean, it sounds like I'm gonna like run into Shigoku while we both walk in, right? Like me and Azrael, we're going in the bar now, right? At this point, or
yeah.
Okay. That's Azrael. Is there something else you wanted to do before we went in there?
I just had a proverb I wanted to say to jump in on for
the
you.
Lord of Light. Go for it.
Yes, but remember also about the frog. All good things come to those who wait. Time and tide wait for none. So get to your service soon. You have been blessed and marked.
So I should wait, but I should not wait too long.
Yes.
Sure.
Just like a nod of like, yes, we've got this now.
That proverb was for the funny man, not you.
Oh, I don't think he can hear us now. He is off in his own spirit.
I see. Well, birds of a feather flock together, but opposites attract.
He's just saying shit at this point.
I like it.
Yuri's looking up at the sky, like trying to. He's legitimately contemplating all of these proverbs that you're throwing his way, trying to understand.
Step outside. Yes, well, joy multiplies when it is shared among friends. Yet grief diminishes with every division. That is life. I have your drink.
Thank you.
So I'm going to try to tie this into to an IRL scenario. So it sounds like Denny's got to step away, but I imagine Doug hearing just all this ridiculous proverb nonsense would probably just like
these Kmart placards.
Like,
would that be fair to say?
Half
Danny?
Doug are just sitting there.
Doug would just try to like digest each piece.
Yeah, he's gonna go into a meatball coma.
Catatonic. Doug just goes rigid at just like flurry of proverbs.
So Doug is our audience. Officially, we just started the Shigoku, Yuri, and Azrael podcast of proverbs. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing.
It's terrible.
Oh no!
I'm pretty excited for it.
This is so bad.
Well, Danny, if you need to drop, that's not a problem. You can go ahead and do that if now's the time, and and we'll go from there.
You guys have fun with your proverbs. Doug is gonna finish off the last, 5 meatballs, and take a cursed jacket coma nap.
Nice. Sounds pretty cozy.
I like it. Oh, that's great. I imagine that like while you guys are in this like proverb face off, I don't know what to call it, somebody pokes their head out of the double doors here and it says, "Oh, shut up!"
Oh,
Just kind of like shakes his drink at you guys. Ugh.
we should
Big
go
words.
inside.
As they say, do not cast pearls before swine.
Ah. He's like still yelling as he goes back inside.
God damn it!
Yes, but also, above all to thine own self be true. But when in Rome, do as Romans do.
The hell's a Rome? No. Yeah, we should head inside.
Yeah.
I'm literally just reading proverbs and their opposite proverbs
this guy
in the same sentence.
He's kind of like nursing his arm a bit, his right arm, and just kind of like grabbing it and kind of like you know. He's like, "We got a couple of jokesters over here. Are these the bards for the night?"
Only if you wish to be regaled in that of the Lord of Light.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Got another crazy cultist.
You got cultists over here?
I got cultists everywhere. This is Rodinia. You want to worship it?
Everywhere! Yeah.
Well, I will say that is news to me. Is that a typical occurrence here? Is that normal? What kind of cults are we talking?
I mean, cultists. I mean, if you find something that's pretty cool, worth making a cool club over, special drinks, you know, it happens a lot. People like probably that guy or gal.
What I'm hearing is that you're interested.
Oh my god. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
I was trying to make fun of you guys, okay? It didn't work.
You're bad at it.
Oh.
If you want to make fun of us, maybe you should take a look at yourself in the mirror first and ask, why did your mother birth such a hideous creature?
I have a mirror?
I don't have a mirror, dude. This is expensive.
That's why you're privileged, too. It explains all that shiny armor. Yeah, what are you even doing in a place like this?
I crafted.
Oh no, maybe you should ask your mom when I was with her last night.
Oh, leave my mother out of this, you fucker.
Yes, that's exactly what I did to her.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Hang on, I gotta roll a wisdom save on that one.
Yo, that's like the easiest, like, gonna start a bar fight.
This guy was already drunk enough to talk to us.
Yeah.
Let's just...
Sir.
He's gonna come up to you, and he's gonna do the stare down. He's not ready to throw, but he's doing the stare down, the drunk stare down.
Okay, I'm not going to, but if he attempts to swing at me, I'm just gonna punch my small gnome fist out of my crotch and hit him in the dick.
What?
Dude, he's gonna say something stupid like, "You look like a bird, you fucking bird."
You look better, bitch over! And then I'm gonna punch him in the dick.
Yeah! Roll me an unarmed attack. I will say with advantage because he doesn't see you coming. Natural 20! Oh my god! There's so many nat 20s tonight, you fucking
Watch out,
bird.
watch out! No.
Roll damage, man.
I don't know what that would be.
So two damage for your fist. What's your strength modifier?
2.
Alright, so you do 4 damage to this commoner.
4 damage to his crotch.
The fuck, man? He goes down. he just drops, man. His eyes.
To challenge the Lord of Light.
So my
I would like
question
to
is,
make like a bar intimidation.
do you go back inside the?
Yeah, it's literally just my fist that just.
Okay. Yeah. What's this intimidation look like? So, anyone else want to challenge the Lord of Light?
I'm going to thaumaturge myself into the room and just.
Would anyone else like to challenge the Lord of Light?
Oh no, thaumaturge. Oh no. So, you do that. 4 bottles from the glass bar fall when your thaumaturge just like shakes the glass shell. But roll me an intimidation or a performance, whichever one you're interested in rolling. Because I liked that.
Both of them are 0, so let's go with just a straight intimidation. 19.
Oh my god,
Okay.
dude! It's like let me roll some opposing rolls just to see what's happening in this bar right now. But it's a little silly. So there's 2 more here. The only person that keeps their cool is the bartender, and like Leslie doesn't even say anything. He just kind of like starts ducking under the bar a little bit. Doesn't even say anything about the bottles. Everyone else is like silent, crickets.
I'd like to approach the bartender and sit down and be like, one glass of milk, please.
We don't have any milk.
Do you have any juice?
I think Jikoku already got us a drink, Azariel.
Don't have any juice. Just made some 4 horsemen for you guys there. Do you need more? You need more?
A round of drinks for everyone in the bar.
Are you paying for that? Kind of like talking to you guys like from the bar, like looking at everyone, seeing if like shit's gonna go down.
Yo, Jikoku is over here like, that one's not on me.
I will give him the remainder of my 3 gold to get everyone a pint.
Okay, that I can make that work.
Do you need more money?
No, that's good. It's good enough. That will make it work. Let's keep the peace. I didn't think I needed to say that going in, but let's just everybody's happy. Everybody's cool. We're cool, right? Cool, right, Mr. Lord of Light?
Yes, as long as no one makes fun of my god.
I don't think anybody's making fun of your god right now.
Somebody from the back instantly like, yeah.
Oh, no.
I like it. Yeah, sure. You buy everyone around, and like some folks just go for it. Like fuck it for drinks. Other folks are like, okay, what's up with these guys? Guess my question is, what do you want to do from here? Folks are drinking. Some folks are like, not sure on principle if they want to drink your round. Nobody's causing problems. Leslie's just cleaning up the bar, cleaning up the glass. It's not giving you guys a hard time about it.
Does anybody have a strong opinion? If not, Yuri will take charge of this particular scenario.
Do it.
Ray? Any particular
I will
interest?
guide you, though.
Oh, probably just... Oh, what's up, Rhea?
Rhea wants to pick a random table and just like sit down at it. And then just like start talking to people like she's literally known them her whole life. She's like, "Oh my gosh, like what did you do last Saturday?"
I know a real person who does this.
It's uncanny.
His name is John. So Yuri's doing, or not Yuri. Sorry, Rhea. You're just like, hi, like at the nearest table. It's awesome.
Yeah, she's like, I just, I personally, I have been on a long journey. However, this town is so lovely. I'm sure you would agree. And I just, I had a long life just in general. And she's just like talking to them like literally they're like she's known them her entire life.
Beautiful.
And also completely forgot about the mission.
If it's okay, I know what to do here. And I'll walk up to the bar. Barkeep. My companions say that we know where we need to go. So we should leave your establishment, but we need spirits for the road. Do you have good spirits for spell swords? I have a bit of gold.
Yeah. I can get you guys some bottles.
And I
Got
just
a couple gold.
nod. 6 gold's worth.
It doesn't need to be that much.
No, it
unless
does.
you want really good stuff.
Quantity.
Quantity. Okay. All right. Give me a second. And he just kind of walks around some broken glass. You know, you guys are throwing some real gold at him.
He's like,
he brings out a wooden crate.
Drinks his coffee finally. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. And there's hay in the crate, like 12 bottles, 12 large bottles. It's clear. And he's like, this should do. This is good stuff.
Thank you. We will go. We will not cause more trouble now.
All right. Well, thanks. And I'll double back to your conversation, Ray, with which one of these people do you want to talk to? We got this chica, this person, or this frumpy, or random patron, and I'll just go with the
She's
flow.
just popping out at a random patron. She does not care who she's talking to. She just wants to talk.
So, you're talking to this this thin person. They're not a halfling, but they're like a tiny person. You know, like just very thin. You know, this guy. He's got like long dark hair, kind of greasy hair, and he's just been like kind of sipping his drink that was given to him for free, and just like shaking a little bit. He looks really sweaty. He looks really nervous. And he just hasn't said anything to you and just kind of looks your way every now and then. And he's just sitting there as you're telling him your life story and everything. And he's like, it's about that one tree, right?
I'm sorry, what tree? What tree are you referring to?
The tree I cut down when I was a child. God, I'm so sorry. What can I do to make it stop?
Stop. I see what's happening. Right. So, although
I did it.
Yeah.
Jimmy told me to.
Yeah, I can tell that you did it. Yeah. Well, it's common.
Don't kill me. I don't want to die.
It's common misconception that satyrs, you know, they are one with trees. I don't know. It's just a little racist. And a little insensitive, and I'm just feeling a little attacked right now personally. I know you didn't mean anything by it since we are best friends. However, I just wanted you to know that, and just let you know that my experience isn't like that. However, you should atone for your sins.
Oh no, I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
He's just like he's drinking faster. Like it's the last one he'll ever have, isn't it?
Yeah, you will have to atone for your sins one day and
possibly
burn in eternal fires of hell for what you've done to the forest. However, I have a great friend for you. His name is Azrael. He's over there. He's the armor.
He's the armor.
You know, yeah. I think you would get along great, and perhaps he could deliver you from the path that you're going on, because to be honest, I just see you going down a dark path. And you know, I can only be this honest with you because we are best friends. So yeah, that's how I feel.
I don't know you, and I saw a small fist come out of that Aarakocra and punch that guy in the nuts. That was really weird.
Yeah, he is a little fiery at times.
I don't want to talk to him. I think I'm gonna go. Is that okay? Can I go?
Of course, and that is okay. You need to live your truth, but just know you will burn in hell.
No.
I'm gonna give him a little pat on the shoulder.
No pressure though.
He waddles away from the table. There's no door at the end of he just waddles into the corner of the pub in this dark corner and just sits a little further away from you.
Well, now that that's taken care of, I'm going to turn to the other person. And so, how are you doing?
At a point, whenever you want that point to be, Rhea, Yuri be like, "Okay, we should go to the governor now."
Okay,
That's
and then
up to
Rhea
you
just
guys.
like bounces up. She's like, "Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I'm actually on work. I'm actually on the clock right now, so I should be good to go. But it was lovely getting to meet you and getting to know you, and hopefully we bump into each other sometime soon." She's just gonna skip right out, pretend like that guy in the corner doesn't exist.
Nice, very nice. Looking at like wrapping up this this session within the next 20-30 minutes, if that checks out for everyone involved.
Mm-hmm.
So the mansion itself is not too far away. What Uri had learned from Half Pint is that it's a couple buildings down and to the right. So is that where you guys want to go?
Just
Yeah.
closer to a new bow.
Closer to a new bow.
Unless Nybrik or Azerial or Jigoku has something else they want to do.
Either way.
What is our goal with this governor? Are we here to murder him? I don't remember.
The original mission was an escort mission. Just a simple escort mission.
Yes.
With a remarkable reward.
We just need to escort.
Ah, yes. Simple escort mission with remarkable rewards.
Absolutely. It's absolute. Absolutely absolute. So you guys get to this this nice estate. It's like it's not like super mansion-y-esque. To be quite frank, I just haven't found a great photo that I'm in love with yet for it. But it it's quaint. There's a garden in front of it that you can't really see in this photo. That's got rows of hedges and some nice little flower beds. And you can see there's like one or two folk out like tending to the flowers, watering some of the shrubs and some of the bushes. And there's like a like a little statue or two, a little water fountain. Nothing super big. We're talking like maybe like half an acre's worth of greenery in front of a smaller like large estate that probably has a good amount of rooms on the inside. It's going to be a lot bigger than what this picture describes. But there's also a small cottage-looking house, some type of quarters that's over to the side. Looks a little bit like this. In addition to that, you can see it's pretty tame. Other than those two people that are kind of looking, taking care of the flowers, watering things, there's no one really outside right now. And I guess my question would be, Azrael with a passive perception of ridiculous amounts, right? 23 passive perception.
Yes.
You would catch something, a flash of something out of the corner of your eye at this particular little hut off to the side of the main garden area. But other than that, you guys, it's pretty chill.
I would like to just take a more direct peek over at the garden area.
Sure.
24.
Ooh, with a 24? Dang. With a 24, it's difficult to see, but are you just looking to try to like figure out where that flash came from?
Yeah, just see if I can see it again.
You thought you saw something come from the window of this tiny hut, but the inside looks pretty black. You don't.
I will
see
investigate at a later date once we've finished our business with the governor.
Yes. So apart from that, things are pretty calm out here. My next question is, where do you guys go from here?
I think.
To the front door.
Ooh, I like it. Straightforward approach.
We're
And so
invited guests. We're here
It's
to
true.
see the person in charge.
Mhm.
Acts
get
like
to-
we belong here.
I like it. Strong approach. You get to the door. It's a great double door, made of wood, fine wood, built together, pretty sturdy. There's a knocker on each of the double doors.
I will grab one in each hand and continuously with them.
Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty good. And so how long do you do this?
Until someone opens it.
Oh. Oh, you're one of those. I see.
Beautiful. All right, this is pretty good. So after 30 seconds, a long 30 seconds of rap tap tapping, the door opens slowly, and a creature steps in the doorway and greets you with a hat.
Mark Butler!
Oh heck. Nah.
Hello. Greetings. What brings you to the estate of the Shedwicks?
Oh my goodness, where did you get that little hat? I just have to know. They're a little hat shop in town with little tiny baby hats.
No.
Forgive the intrusion. We are from a mercenary company, the Dark Waters. We are here on, well, an urgent missive. On the
Oh, yeah,
surface,
and
it
that
seems
as
like
well.
an escort quest. We are here to see the mayor.
Governor! The governor! He's a governor!
Governor.
Yes, he does go by that, doesn't he? Yes, I am vaguely aware of your mission. Not as aware as I would prefer to be, but please kindly come in. And he, opens the door for you all, gestures you in, and kind of like a mix of tired and frumpiness, but no disrespect. He does give you a little weird glance, Aarakocra boy, and like looks back at the door and like looks to see like are there any like scratches in the door? Like did you blunt the knocker?
Yes.
Just he frumps.
I will fix it for you.
And I'll cast mending on it.
Oh, okay. All right. He frumps less. And he lets you all in, and he's doing some chit-chatting with you guys as you're walking through the hall. And the halls of this place, a lot of it's wood construction. You typically have a lot of like velvet red carpet, kind of like so. And you got gold filigree on some of these little tassels and the occasional chandelier. The lights, they're not actually like electric lights, but they're like candle type lights with suits of armor every now and then. Pictures and portraits of what appear to be like past groups, maybe one large family, maybe a group of settlers, etc. And just a general like wood and white type construction in this place as he's taking you guys into the mansion, and he's chit chatting with you guys, saying, "Yes, Darkwater. We've had some experience, some historical experience with the group. Professionally, things have been pretty good. No complaints there. You guys seem to really get the job done."
Yeah, of course. Why, thank you. We're happy to be of service. No, any escort type missions we're definitely down to clown.
I have escorted many to the grave. I think this should be very simple.
You're more than capable, alive or moving.
Do tell me more about the offer that brought you here.
It was selectively vague. The pay was well. We figured we would get more information here.
It was given to us by a man who went by D-O-double-G, I believe.
God damn it.
Sounds relevant.
Peep cat. No, it was a cat, not a dog.
I am not aware of this Peep cat, but I assume he is a member of your guild, yes?
Yes.
That is correct.
Fire
Yeah.
and
Okay. Well, that is all good and well. I was just personally curious on the matter. You there, and he just not looking at you, but he motions to your character, Sharkbait, to Ray. I don't really typically see folk of your sort mingling with the rest of the folk in the Dominion of Man, and really anywhere past the Verdant Forest. How long have you been in these parts?
Oh, well, not long. I will tell you what, I did grow up in the forest. That is true. Grew up in the Feywild. Had a wonderful time, all lovely people. However, no, I will say, and you may have experienced something similar, but sometimes the heart just yearns for adventure. And so, I did leave not too long ago, maybe a couple months ago, and I met up with a guy in a back alleyway. And he asked me how high I could jump, and I jumped about 3 barrels high. And he said, "You're hired." And so now I am here. So, and I have had a wonderful time getting to know these lovely people, and everyone has been so nice to me so far. So I am
Really?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That is correct. Yep.
That's interesting.
So you could say I am overqualified for the job based on how I was hired.
That's good. I'm sure your skills will be needed in the time to come. I am surprised that you have had such an easy time. I know that there's much bitter blood and bitter root between your people and the rest of folk, but I hope things continue to be prosperous and peaceful for you. How was your journey?
Stories from my friends back at home that people are not so nice on this side, but I had a great time personally, and my journey there have been moments where sometimes I had wished that this was all a dream and I would just wake up back at home. I will not lie to you. But luckily, thanks to my wonderful friends over here, I have survived. So that is, pretty much all I can ask for. And I will say the booze here is way stronger than what they got. They are kind of afraid to die over there, and I appreciate how, you folk seem to throw caution to the wind when creating your alcohols, and I enjoy that very much.
Oh, I remembered something. And I walk over mournfully to the frog and Rhea talking while they're still talking. And I hold out whatever random clear bottle I bought for myself to the frog man.
This is a good bottle.
I was told that fancy places like this, you need to bring spirits or better gifts. And I just nod my head, and I let you and Rhea keep talking.
That's great.
And then I'm just pouting super hard,
pat on the
like
back, like
pouty lipped. Just gonna drink that.
Yeah. Try what I got you in your water skin.
And okay.
Try it. It'll make you grin.
We'll wait till we're done here.
The silent nods.
Excellent. So, let me just roll something for this guy. He accepts the bottle, but he lets you know I'm really not much of a drinker. I find that it can leave one vulnerable, but I appreciate your gesture and I accept.
Okay.
So thank you. And he begins to lead you to a row of quarters and says, you all have been on the road much, I imagine, the last few days, and are probably weary. Please take a second to wash up and clean up, and I can introduce you to my master, Sir Jerome. And he just kind of gestures to a couple doors, and depending on what you guys want to do, I'd say that would be a good spot to wrap things up for the night.
Yeah, I think the only question Yuri has is, oh, do you have one of those tiny mirrors so I can check for ticks?
Yes, there are mirrors in the rooms.
Oh, good.
Check for ticks. Oh, that's great.
Oh.
That's all you get from Yuri. I am tired.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, any final questions, comments, etc. from anybody before I do some outros?
Is soup on tonight? Nah.
I guess that depends.
I'm good on my end. Yeah, it depends on the behavior, so I'm good on my end.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, who was I playing with? I was playing with Denny playing Doug, but she had to step away, and which is A-okay. Who else am I playing with?
I believe that's into me. Hello, everyone. I go by Aludriea Luna. I was playing Jigoku tonight, the orc scholar. It was a silly one.
Hello, I'm Katz. I was trying to play Yuri, the Pew Pew Wood Elf fighter.
Hello, I am Sharkbait. I was playing Rhea, the Theater Druid, and also her cat Jefferson.
I'm Shuck. I was playing Nybrick, the Warlock.
I am J. Crew playing Azrael, the Lord of Light's first chosen, second in his name and biggest of wings.
Classic. And I was GMing for the night, me TwoHands. Thanks everyone for either hanging out or tuning in or playing. And we'll catch you guys possibly sometime in the future.
Indeed. Ooh, quick little thing. GND tomorrow night as well. Whee!
Yeah!
There's a schedule down in the description in a Google Doc. It'll have any future Rodinia streamy weemies, I suspect, as well as our regular Gats Night Bane the Ancient stream. So check that out. Bye. Should we end it? Should we end the stream?
Yeah, go ahead and cut the stream.